And then I do just want to copy the link, just in case anyone else wakes up from our side who wants to jump in. Still waiting for it to go live on this screen. Let's refresh it. Looks like it's going to work now. Definitely working now. Okay.
I mean, it's saying it's live, so we should.
Yeah, be live by now. I was checking all the feeds to make sure they were going because it's a 40-second delay. So
shit.
Last year, when we did our ranking, we did it as the individuals comparing to groups. If anyone remembers. I mean, here's the video right here. You can go back and watch it, where we had Bin Laden at the top, then Haqqani. And I think James was adamant that Haqqani cannot be below Bin Laden last year. But I was like, look, man, we just have to move forward with a rating system. So I was thinking a little bit different of a rating system, because the first 20 minutes of this is always creating the rating system, because I think that's a funny thing to do. So I'm thinking for the top tier, it's like, you've transcended, right? It's like beyond terrorism. Like they accomplished their goals.
Yes.
They accomplished their goals. They became something. And also, it's not just terrorism. We can put Greenpeace on there too. So when I think transcendence,
is terrorism.
They'll go on there.
Something that.
Well, they'll go on there. So when we think transcendence, what are we
also
thinking?
Something that changed the definition. Yeah. Transcendence. Yeah, it's good.
Oh. Jesus.
Successful terror. Okay, well, I'm gonna bite my tongue and say let's not put Haqqanis at the top, even though they definitely should be.
Well, I was saying, instead of rating it as people.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm waiting.
Ooh, icons. Not Red Army faction. They're like C tier best. A meme.
IA.
Ooh, yes.
So right, see, transcendence. Right.
Yes.
So the transcendence here, okay, and then below that,
no notes.
Somebody who's self-actualized on Earth, right? Like the Dalai Lama.
Wait, are you calling the Dalai Lama a terrorist?
No. It's just a comparison. He's not transcended in beyond realms. He's transcended to Earth.
Yes.
Okay, so like Kanye, Kanye, would that be?
Wait. I don't know. Oh, okay. What about the Heaven's Gate cult guys?
Oh shit!
Oh, the UFO
it depends on if you believe in a cult or not. No, but Heaven's Gate doesn't count. What about the American, the guys who made that whole colony in South America and killed 1,000 people?
Ooh, Jonestown.
Jones.
Yes.
Jonestown.
Yes.
You're telling me we don't want to use this Dalai Lama guy?
What the fuck? I have
There's
so many questions.
Church now.
I mean,
I think actually yes, but not yet. Or they're not. Yes, in the sense that they are in fact kind of a terrorist group, but no, in the sense that they're not a violent terrorist group. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, somebody tell me, what are the rules here? Can I swear on this, or are we going to get banned if we drop the F-bomb?
We just can't actively promote
terrorism,
terror and stuff.
So I can't say go build a VBIED and blow up your local Congress.
No, don't. I mean, you can.
You can. It's just highly not recommended. Or especially you're in Germany, right? Absolutely not in Germany.
Nah.
No. I mean,
Nah.
I live in Germany. Yes, that's correct. But as you may see, this is not part of my normal office. So I'm in undisclosed location right now.
Ooh. Okay. Oh wait. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Ponder where I am.
Serious.
Good luck trying to find out where I am.
You know.
Yes. Perfect.
You know, just under Transcendence.
That's
The
a
thing
good
is that it's
tier.
rectangular.
Aspect ratio.
It will work.
Ukraine is a state that has done terrorism, but it's not like a terrorist organization or a terrorist country, right? Because killing those random Russian propagandists, that is technically terrorism. But like,
yeah, but it's also funny as fuck. I can't blame them.
100%.
It's like how Israel keeps blowing up Iranian nuclear physicists. It's technically state terrorism, but on the other hand, it's extremely fucking funny.
You know,
Exactly.
is Yoda transcended or is Yoda below transcendence? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Ooh, Ghost Yoda.
Ghost Yoda. I mean, so like, actually, that's you know what? That's perfect because like he's dead, right? So like A is like for groups that like never actually achieved their full potential and like died out, right?
Yes. So ISIS is A.
Ooh.
Do
And no,
we
right?
want the terrible new CGI Ghost Yoda or puppet Ghost Yoda?
New
Ghost
terrible
Yoda.
CGI. Damn it.
Oh,
Okay.
we're split.
He said
So
okay.
I'm going to be the deciding vote and go puppet. I don't know.
Fuck you.
But it's only because I think it will fit better.
All right, fair enough. I'd like to excuse myself to the audience. This is my third glass of wine on a day that has been 20 hours long so far. So if I just fall asleep at some point, that's on me.
If you don't want to drink yourself to sleep in this field, are you really partaking in this field?
It's probably fine. I will wake up if there's a rocket alert. Or not.
Oh.
It has happened before that I slept through a direct impact on my neighboring house, and I woke up in the morning. Was like, why is the house gone?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But to be fair, that was after 50 hours of driving through Ukraine, so I can't be blamed for that.
Oh, wait, you're not in Kharkiv, are you?
No.
Undisclosed location. You trying to get the guy killed? Come on, bro. Fucking intelligence.
I can tell you
can't help
it's warm
themselves.
here. I can tell you it's warm here, so that's a good point.
Okay.
There's sand.
Okay.
Okay. What do we think about? What do we think about this?
What's B tier?
Oh, B tier.
B tier? Yeah. Hey, do you have the B movie?
You know, no. I mean,
just put the B movie picture there. It's a good insight. Because it's B tier, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it technically is a movie, you know.
And it's transcended, but it's not like
it's technically
it
is a movie. See, I was thinking like,
yeah,
I need to get it so. What about that? What do we think? Where would we go this? Because I was thinking like underneath Yoda, it's got to be like a godlike rapper.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Oh yeah.
I count that.
Is there at least some Palestinians?
Okay.
That's not...
But B movie is good because it technically is a movie.
It's not only technically a movie; it's a goddamn masterpiece of a movie.
I mean, it was an accomplishment.
Yeah. So it's C tier.
All right, so B movie is C tier, though it's B movie.
Yeah, that's confusing as hell, but yeah.
Nobody will be able to tell what this list is actually ranking. They're going to be like, imagine looking at this list and then like you see where the rankings are, and then as it goes on, like you don't look at what the title is, you know, and then as it goes on, you see
Yeah.
what the rankings are, and all of a sudden it's just filling up with like these like fucked up terrorist groups. Look, it says here B movie is an A, so even they're confused on their own poster.
What?
Okay. You know, it's like, it's, you know, you could call it that. You could call it a group, or you could call it a movie that has a beginning, middle, and end. It's like this
Yeah,
one's not
it's
being
own-
friendly with me though.
Yeah,
That doesn't look
it's
too
kind
bad.
of fucked up movie though.
Is it?
Oh yeah, Adam Wolf and our terrorists. They're just not very good ones.
We're talking about Adam Waffen? Oh yeah, Adam Waffen are on there. They were on there last year as well. All right, B movie. It's technically a movie. So so I think there's two options we could do for the next one below this.
You know, in retrospect, now that I'm thinking about it, the fact that the Kurds were some of the founders of Al Qaeda, and Kurds are also a Kurdish, Iraqi Kurdish Jewish person is the main person who's throttling the Kurdish Israeli government in Ben Gvir. Are we sure this is not a global Kurdish conspiracy theory?
I mean, you gotta scroll down to add yourself. Okay, what's this guy's names? This guy. Okay.
And yes, I think we should include Libs of TikTok as a terrorist group.
Oh, that's a good one,
Whoever asked,
actually.
but
Let me grab that real quick.
You are totally right. You are totally right. That is a terrorist group.
Let me grab that real quick. Yeah, they're stochastic. So
Yes, you're right, Jack.
Okay, live with TikTok. Somebody might have froze. Okay, so for the next one, underneath Tupac and Art, right? I have two options. All right, we have Tommy Wiseau.
I have devised a Hassan sit-in.
So we have Tommy Wiseau from The Room, right? Like he, you know, like because that's like, you know, failed art. The other one is the North Korean kaiju that Kim Jong-il gets when he kidnaps those people.
No, I feel like we should not count Elon Musk as a terrorist. I'm sorry, he's just too incompetent. Maybe he's F tier, but no.
This is the most. I mean, I think this is the so far the rating system that makes the most sense.
Also, John, you should check the stream again. It broke, and now there is an empty chair.
Oh, that's Jack. He put his there.
Yeah, but now James is just hovering over the content, so maybe you should move him back.
Yeah, well, I mean, if anything,
we'll make a little quarter in a second.
If anything, I'd put him.
Oh wait, can I be on the F tier? Shit terrorist, because I keep blabbing at everything.
I mean, you can do it like if we do it like this, where you can like kind of. Because I want to also like kind of cover some of the sides so there's no like spoilers. Because I have to like open that tab for the media to load.
1
Is that
second,
great?
my ex-girlfriend is calling me for some reason.
Yeah, go for it. You can just mute yourself. Okay.
Oh my God. Miri Regrev just took credit for the Iran strike.
Who?
An Israeli minister.
Mm.
The Iranians aren't going to give a shit. But
Wait, Miri Regev, she's the minister for traffic. She will not have that information. Let's be fair, everybody knows it's been Israel, so like, wow, quelle surprise. So
they just all of Bibi's cabinet ministers have no filters at all.
but I also believe that Miri Regev was the one who, in October of 2021, not 2023, 2021, publicly threatened to nuke Gaza.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yeah, she did do that. I remember it was like
kind of base, but I didn't say that.
not beast in a healthy way. It's like
The thing is, people are going to be like, the Korean kaiju movie is way better than a B movie.
No, the B movie it's fantastic.
The B movie, nobody had to make it with a gun to their head that we know of.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we doing below that one? I think we should probably do, because E is the most useless tier. This should be a jazz.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard jazz.
Because B movie. Need to undo my Hassan simulator now.
That was one of the things that I was thinking is like putting Hassan there, and I'm like, I don't know if that's really that funny.
Would have been funnier if I had a printout of his face.
It would be very funny.
I didn't have the time. This was a very last minute thing that I decided to do. They're just setting it up.
Yeah, we're creating a ranking system, and James wants to be F tier, so we're going to leave him
ranking.
where he is.
Okay. That's funny.
So, okay. See, now these ones are way too small. Just even it out. That look even? Everyone think that looks even?
Sure.
Okay, let me lock these layers. And then
Tupac. What's at the top?
Transcendence.
Oh my god.
Right? Because it's like an order of greatness, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. We got a lot of baddies on here this year.
Let's go.
A lot of bad boys. Okay.
What about the girls? There must be bad girls too. Like, do we have the YPG?
There are in the communist groups.
Good. So let's be gender neutral. There is bad girls and bad boys.
Bad cunts.
No, you can't say that. You can never say that, though.
I can.
Maybe is there terrorist non-binary people? Does anybody know?
Technically, technically, because we'll get to this. I mean, why don't we just start it off? Because if we need to go to the list of designated terrorist groups.
Okay, fair. To be fair, whoever said no, I didn't say terrorism is bad. I only said the YPG is terrorists. There is base terrorists. I didn't
So-
say the YPG is bad. I
So,
love the YPG.
as you can see here on
In
the
Russia,
official
yes.
list, Russia has officially said that the LGBT community are terrorists. Okay, to be clear. So, because they're declared terrorists,
We can
then
put them on there.
so yes. So,
Excellent.
are there non-binary
So,
terrorists?
yes,
Yes, and
non-binary
obviously, okay. This is an easy S tier. Okay,
Wrong flag, John.
they're nope. We're not
John,
using.
wrong
Do you want to
flag.
use the Bosch flag? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh god.
This isn't. This is also. I want to get rid of this. I want to go to this tab. No,
Actually, that might be too much work. Just keep it like that.
because it's specifically it's the community, right? So they're obviously S tier. They're flown with the national flag of the United States.
Mhm.
What other group has done that? The fucking prisoners
Terrorist
of
group?
war.
True.
Oh yeah, the POW MIA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which is
Obviously-
actually really based flag. I love that flag.
Yeah, it is. Oh, deserves to be there.
okay. Now I can see. All right. So
Ooh, white nationalists aren't all terrorists, but there are white nationalist terrorist groups.
Yeah.
So, any groups that we specifically want to touch on first, like this one right here?
Could you put hate groups into terrorism? The Houthis.
I think I think the past few months have put them into the S tier, but they're entirely doing it for the meme.
Wait. This is the Houthis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. F. I think what they've shown us is that they're completely incapable.
I don't
What?
know. It's
I
complicated.
would put them either mid or lower, to be completely honest.
They did fuck up global shipping.
For what, a week?
Oh no! Actually, global shipping's still been throttled.
Yeah.
Really?
They're a
I guess
legitimate.
they're just
They're a
going
legitimate
around-
government.
They're going
They-
around the
They're a
cave.
legitimate state.
Can we say government air quotes because the government doesn't really do? The
I
whole
mean, if
government
you
thing.
hold the territory, you rule it. You know.
If they're a government, are they a terrorist group?
Well,
Right.
we argue that they should not be declared a terrorist group. They are a group that commits terrorist acts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Well, for that reason, I would say that they're lower as well. It's the terrorism tier list.
Well,
But the
Well,
LGBT
they
is there as
Yeah.
They
well.
also-
so-
like they
They
we
are
got
like a
child
legitimized
soldiers in there.
government
They're
in that
very
sense.
legitimized. I definitely
On
agree.
the outside of Yemen, that is.
I think
Mm.
because James
Inside
and
of
I are both saying S. I think the lowest we can go is A with because it's
Okay.
you know, we're democratic here, just like Al Qaeda.
Sure. I don't believe that they should be an S tier.
So
Okay.
well, what's funny is they're fighting the Muslim Brotherhood faction in their country,
Mm.
and they claim to be like on Hamas's side, right?
Didn't
Because that's
Hamas
why it's
start
like
the Muslim Brotherhood?
I tell people it's like it's not as simple as this group is backed by Iran. Like it's really not that simple.
Yeah.
And so the opposition faction in the UN recognized Yemen government, the opposition faction is a coalition of literal Marxist groups and the Muslim Brotherhood Islamists. So just like Afghanistan, you have an actual communists and Islamists coming together to do an opposition faction. So technically, because the Houthis fight that government, they're fighting against the opposition that are communist and also the Muslim Brotherhood links to Hamas. So it's just like, you know, the commies LARPing
Sounds
are
very
even funnier.
complicated.
It's funny. It's funnier, you know?
All right, who next? You go on.
Yeah, his internet will go in and out. Who's next?
Okay.
Well, I was looking for a specific group,
flag?
but I probably
Flag?
used a different See now he's the F tier. I probably used their official flag, and I don't remember what their official flag is for the group I'm looking for right now.
I will move it across.
So I'm just gonna grab one. I'm gonna grab a new one and just type flag. because I can't find it because there's too many in there already.
That's fair.
Okay, we got.
I don't think Belarus
is the Saudi flag.
No, this is Hamas.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Hamas. Oh, fuck.
Hamas.
Well, they've kind of made themselves S tiers. Usually,
I
they
agree.
made them a D tier.
I agree.
Okay. Yeah.
They can go in here with the gays. We got the whole
Nah,
resistance faction going
kind
here.
of C tier. They're kind of C tier, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
I don't think they haven't really accomplished anything, to be real. Like
they have successfully ruined the reputation of Israel globally.
yeah, but like that's on Israel.
Yeah, they did it. I mean, it's
like
just
Israel would have
it's
done
like,
that without Hamas.
You can do a recency bias type thing. I think just they definitely have the biggest attack of last year.
True.
Which was Al Shabaab the year before.
Fair. Okay, fair.
So I think specifically because they've made moves in the last year, it's recognized that they ascend and they have ascended. Even though they are nowhere near what the goals they state.
Yeah. Oh, so maybe A tier.
Yeah, we should put them in A tier. Let's put them in A tier. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I would say so. But
yes,
they have,
absolutely are.
It's hard to say whether it was all calculated from the beginning, whether that attack was specifically hoping and wanting Israel to go this far. If it was, I would say S tier, just because like it's big dicking Israel pretty hard. But yeah,
Hezbollah, I think they dropped down to B tier.
Even though they have technically ascended, they're just drug dealers and car dealers.
Yeah, they dropped off the terrorism bandwagon.
Honestly, I think I'm feeling more in the B movie space because like I feel like I get the same feelings with anything that Nasrallah is gonna say. I feel like I'm getting the same B movie vibes from it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll never do anything wrong.
Tier.
He'll never do anything wrong.
Tier.
I think just like it really is the culmination of the Civil War itself, like and also HTS killed Americans in Iraq as well, technically. The guys who are up there towards the top, which is pretty cool. Okay.
It would be a good feature for StreamYard to add is is a way to assign which camera someone is put on.
Yeah.
I might suggest that to them as well. Adam Waffen.
F tier. What has Adam Waffen even done?
Nothing. Pedo shit.
Oh yeah, pedophilia and
they have killed somebody. I think.
I think that was one of their own guys.
Isn't this second? Is this the group with the second lieutenant who came in and his name was literally like RAPE?
Oh, Rape Waffen?
Yeah, but that was the guy's name. And he was just like this dude with long, greasy hair.
Of course he was.
Probably.
Adam Waffen. Do you want to explain it?
It's a neo-Nazi supremacist group.
They're probably the closest thing that the United States has to a white supremacist terrorist group. They are technically terrorists. I believe it's recognized on here. Let me go to Adam Waffen. Yeah, they're registered terrorist in the United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia. But in America, it's free speech. Even though they literally have like killed people. They commit terrorist attacks on infrastructure and things like that.
Mm.
You know, they're silly guys. You know, I think
talking about HTS.
Oh, HTS. Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, right? I can't remember how to spell the first word.
Yeah, it's the main Syrian opposition group now. That's called, basically they exiled all the Al Qaeda and all this shit out of there, so they only have like legitimate figures in there. But they're also on the fence. Like, they believe they shouldn't be a terrorist group. They shouldn't be classified as one. The only reason they are is because a lot of guys who used to be affiliated with Al Qaeda are in there. A lot of guys who have done terrorism against the United States are in there, but they have no interest in that. Because they were associated with groups that they've worked with in the past. So they're really more of the military wing of the Syrian rebels now. The like elite military wing, because there's obviously like the Turkish-backed militias and stuff like that. But these guys, like, they're like basically special forces operators that are like an Islamist group. But also they were just talking about how they're gonna add like women and minorities to the Shura Council to be better representative of the people and stuff. So it's like they are liberalizing as well, which is, something that I always say is that the correct way to basically fight terrorism is with peace, even though they're not at peace. It's just that they're not like being actively persecuted by the United States anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the best way of fighting terrorism is by state building. As much as I hate the word state building, probably state building, also building connections, is probably the easiest way to not be hated. Yes, HTS is going woke.
Yeah, HTS is woke. He'll never do anything wrong. Now, this is Haraz al-Din. These are the Al-Qaeda cucks that they kicked out of HTS.
Oh, yeah.
They probably would have... Haraz al-Din used to have a bunch of very, very good fighters, but they got their shit kicked in by HTS, so they just dropped off the map.
Total cucks. And then...
Haraz al-Din is basically Al-Qaeda, which was affiliated with HTS, but then got broken apart.
That is revolting.
Yeah, this is the best quality I could find. This is the best quality I could find. This is AQIM.
They're like B tier, maybe. Because they still exist, but they don't really do much right now.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Technically, they are doing some stuff that we're not allowed to talk about, but it's not like the normal terrorist.
They did do that like coordinated attack on that Wagner base.
Oh, okay.
Did they also take like a bunch of people hostage?
Yeah, but I mean that's just Shihal insurgency.
Yeah,
right?
fair.
But like they did like a triple car bomb attack with the engineer, whatever his name is, from Al Shabaab. He came in Mali, and they hit a Wagner base. And like I think they took down a helicopter. I don't think we should
count that as terrorism. That's just like
no. But
being a good
it's
human.
ability. It's ability. Well, they're fighting Wagner as well. So.
Yes, exactly. They got my full support.
I
Roman,
think
you're right.
Because they specifically did that, and that was very recently. I don't know. Probably more in here.
You guys know like the human needs pyramid, right? Imagine that, but it's just full of attack Wagner bases. That's like the only basic human need is food, water, and blow up Wagner bases in Mali.
It is desperately needed.
Yes.
Maybe need to be bullied out in that area. That is a shit symbol.
Yeah,
it looks ugly.
They took the skull out and added a star.
I don't know. I feel like Africa Corps dropped off.
Yeah.
Ever since Baldy died.
But without Pringles, are they anything?
No.
They're kind of more of a mercenary terrorist group now, in like the blandest sense of the term. Like, I don't know, like Triple Canopy, The triple canopy of terrorist groups.
That's a good description. I miss Pringles. Like I was just, I don't know.
It's hilarious. Very
Yeah,
very
fucking love
shitty
that
person.
guy.
But the comedy
Yeah.
value was
Well, because like, do you know how it's like we talk about the terror crime nexus, and that's like our major alert right now. That's like even what the new index is about. With them, they have a like another part of that nexus where it's like the terror crime state nexus. You know, they have a very interesting role. Also, like, even though like
Jesus Christ.
it was just like throwing people to the meat grinder, the havoc they were able to wreak on Ukraine just by using like the convicts and stuff. The brutality there, they've done acts that are so brutal that it contests with ISIS.
We should do them S tier. We should do them S tier, and I mean this in the most serious way.
Wait, how about we break them apart? We have a Wagner one and a Africa Corps one. Because Wagner is definitely S tier, but
we're including it all together.
Okay, fair.
Are you saying Africa Corps because of the Nazis?
Yes.
I mean, they are Nazis.
Yeah, but
Wagner Africa sucks, dick. They're like the worst.
Like
they're obviously using the brand because they're very interested in history. You see, they're
very interested.
Yeah,
it's funny though, because like you'll see their atrocities that they get ordered to film, and like for example, the castration, like the guy's scared to touch the blood and the guy's testicles when he's doing it. You know, he's like all grossed out and like wants to like hold it with like a plastic bag so he doesn't get testicle on him, and that's what's funny.
That is funny.
Yeah, okay.
That they're like ordered to do the atrocities, but they're too like they can't even like be hardcore about it like Sarkawi was.
Yeah. They're too homophobic to be hardcore.
See, this has happened after Pringles died. With Pringles, that would have never happened.
No, that's just when he was alive. This was like early in the war. They killed the guy who did it too. The guy who did the castration. I believe they hunted him down and found him and killed him. I think.
That's
hilarious. He's still alive.
That's good.
You know, it's one or the other. Another
try and track him down and get him on the show.
Always correct. It's always morally correct to kill Russians.
Well, he's like Uzbek.
So, yeah, okay, that's even better.
So he was like he's very recognizable. He stands out. So yeah, we got the Janjaweed RSF.
Janjaweed, fuck. They're up to A or S tier now.
I mean, are they going to win the war?
It's not necessarily that they're going to win the war per se. It would be technically their military is essentially competent, right? Which is a strange thing to say.
Their military is competent.
Yeah,
which is weird, right?
Weird to say. Yeah, that feels very weird to say. But yes.
People are throwing stuff at them, like everybody, or not everybody, but a lot of countries are supporting the SAF, who are equally as bad. I should just say that plainly. The Janjaweed and the SAF are Syrian Sudanese armed forces.
Should I also pull the SAF too?
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, their logo is even worse. Okay, here we go. It will show up once it's added. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
They are, what, C tier? They're just like a normal, casual government brutalizing people.
Just like
that's kind of lame, honestly. That's like putting Saudi Arabia on there.
Exactly.
I mean, we can.
No, Saudi Arabia does not count. They did not do anything really interesting this year. They can be F tier because they absolutely fuck at sucking the Houthi. What? They absolutely suck at fighting the Houthis, but no, they don't count.
I mean, they kill a lot of civilians on their border there.
Yeah, but that's not been this year. It's been the last few years.
All right, we got Wolf Cola HQ here, fueled by Wolf Cola.
Wait, whose faction
C
is
tier.
this?
This is Boko Haram.
Oh, Boko Haram. Oh,
They
okay.
kind of fell
The
off.
book threw
They
me off.
C tier.
But,
Yeah, they fell
They're
off the
C
eye
tier.
swap.
yeah, C tier.
Yeah. They've been too busy fighting around with the other militias to be really of interest anymore. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, didn't they just do a big time hostage thing though?
That was a year ago, and
No, I
everybody
think
kind
there
of
was a
forgot
recent
about it.
one, but it
Oh,
might
yeah,
have
there's
also been eye
There were a
swap.
few massacres recently by Boko Haram. They weren't in the big way.
Yeah, but they're not getting attention anymore. So that's why they C tier. You see, that's the point about terrorism. Nobody gives a shit about Boko Haram anymore.
Fielding requests. My terrorist friends.
They used to be numero 3, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to IMU? You know what I'm saying?
Stop here.
Like, talk about falling off.
You're a musician.
Now they're ISIS-K, basically.
Hey, you know that that Columbia professor that was calling for the National Guard to come and shoot those protesters?
Ooh.
You know that happened yesterday.
A year ago.
Like the Kent
in the
State
1970s.
shooting happened yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, or yesterday or today in America right now.
Yeah,
So
on
he
the
was
4th.
calling for that fucking close to the anniversary of it. What a fuckwit!
Now,
Like,
But honestly,
what
it's
an
kind of
actual
funny. Like
fuckwit.
I respect that because if he knew that, it's kind of funny.
that is true. IMU guys are still in Idlib. Yeah, they have a few thousand members.
Oh, IMU guys have actually they're I'd say the quality of
This book nerd Al Qaeda. Yes, except
Yes,
kind
they
of.
are.
Well, it's the Quran. So when we're talking about ISIS, we're talking about more of the historic group now. Like we're talking almost like the main faction when they actually held the caliphate under Baghdadi, you know, and compared to like what they are now. Like this would be like the central command group here.
The remnants of the former empire of Daesh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're A tier. Just because they reached meme status. Yeah, they're beating the shit off Assad, and I don't know. They're still up there. Like, no, they actually, we should put them S tier. Like, nobody has ever been as successful as them and still failed, but they have transcended.
Yeah, I think specifically because they failed. There's I have other chapters on here as well. So it's like if we're judging the core one, like the core and the
core, core is definitely S tier.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Even though they got their shit kicked in. I mean, look at it this way: which other organization in human history has called for the entire world to come and fight them, and then the world has actually showed up?
That is a good point. All right.
No one. So, yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, everybody hates them. I still can't believe how funny it is if you go to the Wikipedia page to opponents to see Israel right below Hamas on the opponents list. It's like Iraq, Iran, Israel, Palestine. It's just like, yeah, you can fuck up.
Oh man, hard to see this one. Can I flip it? Can I invert the colors?
Yeah, Roman is right.
Those guys are probably B tier. They were competent in their heyday, but after Egyptian GIS took over the control of the war from the Egyptian army, they got a mixture of beaten to death and bribed into quiescence.
Yeah, I mean, they still kind of like attack pipelines, but that's basically it.
Okay, I wasn't listening because I was busy trying to get the text to show up.
Fair.
What did we say?
No, so we're saying C tier.
What grade? C?
C.
B tier, I think. B tier? B or C tier?
Okay. C tier. They occasionally blow up tourists and they blow up pipelines, but blowing up tourists is kind of based, so I accept that.
Who hasn't done that?
If you're a tourist and you go to the Sinai, why?
Yeah.
Why?
It's highly not recommended.
Just kill yourself. You save that terrorist
Yeah.
bullets.
Ooh, fuck.
Oh,
Technically, this is complicated because they are either F tier or S tier, depending on what you know. There's no in between.
Was this?
Well, I mean, like they did just do the attack on Russia.
That's the thing. It
True.
wasn't them.
Yeah.
Haqqani did his thing again, right?
Mhm.
Actually, we have intel exactly on this attack, right? Yeah, it was the same cell that did the Iran attacks, right?
Oh shit.
Haqqani used the Hakur on Wilayat to attack Russia and Iran. So they're either like because and their ISK guys keep getting arrested all over Europe, right?
Mhm.
They're either like the top tier or they're like a loser puppet who dies a lot.
Well,
Mm.
it's like
I'm saying
it's like the Pakistan
give 'em
school
F
attack.
tier.
They like blame that on like the Pakistani Taliban and Mullah Fazullah. Mullah Fazullah is too dumb to pull off that attack.
Mhm.
You know, like the guys who did it were like in with like IMU and like different like caucus background groups. But like
No,
I don't know,
great.
some would say ISK is the biggest faction here.
It's very complicated.
That they're the most successful.
I'll say S tier, right? Because it's a weird thing, right? Johnson Jadine will tell you that anybody who wants to do something and doesn't want to get their group in trouble will just say, "Oh yeah, we're from ISK," right? So I guess the fact that ISK is the brand for shitty things right now probably puts them in the S tier column.
So you're telling me Ukraine did it?
Oh no, it wasn't Ukraine.
No, but like if they're all blaming ISK, it works out for them too because then it just makes them look better anyway.
Yeah, it's so weird, right? Because they get so much credit, but their guys are fucking retarded. Sorry. Very.
I mean, there's this funny documentary where they go and they're showing their education and stuff, and they're showing kids how to like cock pistols and stuff. And they're like, "What do you call this?" And it was like a Kalashnikov, and they just call it a machine.
Oh yeah, machine gun.
They just say machine though; they don't say gun.
Jesus.
Like,
Yeah. Wow.
and like they're just like showing kids how to use guns and stuff. It's very like funny because they're silly guys. See, that's the thing. Is like, I think. Like the reason why I want ISIS to be lower is because I want to be able to distinguish that ISWAP is better than them.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay,
Right,
acceptable.
That's fair. Yeah. Both A tier where it works. ISWAP is definitely S tier right now.
Yeah.
I mean, like Lena was saying, like when the Russia attack happened, it's like, ISWAP is doing that like daily, and nobody gives a shit. Like the amount of people they kill daily.
They're besieging like 2 entire cities right now, and like nobody knows about it outside of like Mali.
Yeah, but to be fair, the Russian thing was special because you're attacking essentially what is one of the most secure cities on Earth, and you just occasionally scroll through it, and you're just like, hey. Like the whole thing.
But I don't know about you, but it seemed like they only had one working gun among them.
Yeah, but still, like honestly, when you ignore mechanical failures and shit happens, like fine. They probably bought the cheapest gun they could find. Like, still, if you ignore that, the whole thing they got into country, they got into that entire thing without anybody giving a shit, without like, getting directly killed by FSB, is just like kind of impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And do we believe the guys they arrested are the same guys?
Oh yeah, those are the same
Absolutely
guys.
not. They're just
well, I love that
people
they were
got
saying that it was
prison.
like whatever his name is, I forgot.
Who Budanov?
No, the fucking guy with cauliflower ears.
Ooh, one of the Chechen guys.
Yeah.
Pakistani guys.
Abu Abu Shashani, maybe.
Oh yes.
No.
Something like that, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, Libya, ISIS. I know what you're thinking. What? Libya, ISIS. There's an ISIS faction in Libya.
There isn't. I mean, what isn't in Libya?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's an ISIS faction in Libya. They're just not very like. They are doing stuff, but not doing a lot. They mostly just hang out in the south.
So they're F
like,
tier.
I put maybe D tier.
The last recorded thing they have here on the wiki is June 14th, 2021. They activated an IED against the patrol of Haftar's army in the mountains near the city, blah, 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 killing a Libyan army commander and his escort. They also released photos of their operatives in Libya, including a photo of a recent suicide bomber that attacked Libyan police officers on June 6th, 2021.
Yeah, but also 2021, that's 3 years ago. So they're D tier. Yep. I'm sorry, guys. Do better. Blow up some more Libyans.
Yeah, that's literally the last thing they have noted.
Yeah, and I feel like I just lost my visa privilege to enter Libya.
Which half?
For whatever Western state secret services are watching this, I'm satirical. I would
Are they worse than Haraz al-Din? Are they bigger cucks than Haraz al-Din?
Yes.
No. I don't think they're bigger cucks than Haraz al-Din. Oh wait, sorry. Never mind. I think they are bigger cucks than Haraz al-Din.
Okay.
Yes.
Other way around. Because at least Haraz al-Din still has like a core of fighters. They get shit on a lot, but at least they have the capabilities, somewhat.
Yep.
ISIS in Yemen. Are you even relevant?
No.
Ooh, no. Fuck no.
Did they accomplish anything?
No, I kind of forgot they exist. No. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see.
They're F tier.
2022, suicide bomber on a motorcycle bombed a Houthi convoy.
Okay,
several Houthis
you know what?
were
They're
killed.
blowing up Houthis. That's kind of based. Put them in D tier. They're the West's most important ally, okay? So, like...
They're blowing up the Houthis? Well, that's why they work with the Houthis to kill Al-Qaeda. That's why it's like they don't want to declare them as terrorists. They're like, guys, can we stop this whole charade?
Right,
and they're like, it's pronounced charade.
The Houthis are working with ISIS in Yemen to fight Al-Qaeda.
No. We are. The United States has.
Oh, I understand.
We've sent operatives in and worked with them to do black ops against Al-Qaeda.
That makes more sense. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Okay, so let me just check. Do we have all the... Did we do this one?
Ooh,
that's a fancy logo. That's for sure.
I'm not sure where to put the Central African wall. Oh wait, no, wait. I was mixing up the one where the non-existent one in Central Africa, which is like the Central African Republic one, the CAR one, versus the one in Congo, which is wreaking havoc.
This is the one that's in Congo.
Okay, they are on A tier.
Yeah, so
definitely A tier. And the ISIS affiliate in Mozambique is under them, and they were the one who was stomping over the Mozambican military right now.
I have never seen these fancy little signet logos that ISIS has been using. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, isn't it dope?
These are part of their
These are sick. I love this. This is great.
These are beautiful.
This is way better than their black flag. This is fucking great. I love that they have their own little symbols and shit. This is
Okay,
excellent.
so the United States Department designated the branches of the DRC and Mozambique as separate terrorist organizations under the name ISIS DRC and ISIS Mozambique.
Yeah,
so
and they're all
but they're the same group.
We should just group them with ISIS, honestly.
I don't know. They're actually doing a lot more better than ISIS is.
I don't care. They call themselves ISIS. Let's group them as ISIS.
Fair. Okay.
I put them at the top. Did we do these guys? That's Khorasan.
Because if we keep counting each separate group of ISIS as a separate group, we're gonna be busy for a very, very long time.
That is very true.
Especially once we start getting to the European states.
I think we got them all. What's this one?
Almost have all of them. We don't have the East Asian Caucasus. Well, Caucasus.
I think that's this. This is Abu Saif.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I think Abu Sayyaf isn't he fucking AQ?
No, Abu Sayyaf is East Asia Wallah. So it's not this one either.
Ooh, fuck.
I'm not sure who this might be Egypt. No. This might be Mozambique. We'll come back.
Oh no, this one's the Caucasus, William.
Oh yes, it is. Okay. Irrelevant. I mean, what are they even?
I want to look it up. I'm like, why the fuck do they spell it
here.
that way? They just put Q's. They just put Q's there for the fun of it. What the fuck is going on?
Oh, it's an Arabic transliteration.
Okay.
From Russian.
From Russian. Interesting.
From Russian into Arabic into English.
That is amazing.
So, where do we want them? The cocky boys.
Like they are so whipped and downbeaten that the IS Khorasan took credit for the Crocus attacks instead of the Caucasus group, which is supposed to handle Russia.
Okay, East Asia. This is Abu Saif.
Ooh, yeah, they dropped off.
Yeah.
If the names are Abu Saif.
Is it the one in Malaysia?
No, Philippines.
Where are they?
Philippines. They're the ones who took over Mindanao for a bit.
Philippines. Okay, interesting.
Oh, yes.
The Battle of Marawi.
We'll put them with Raz al-Din. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I think it's all the ISIS. That should be done with ISIS.
Finally over. Death to ISIS.
Now we have to go with Al Qaeda's.
Oh God.
Yeah, now all the Al Qaeda's.
Wake me up once we're done, guys.
Last year, I made a little Looney Tunes thing where I went and photoshopped his head into the flag. These guys are basically.
You know what? This is even more. Can you send me a picture of this flag? I want to post something as a promo for this stream. And
which flag?
You know what I put on the Friday stream? The little raccoon.
Which flag?
I'm gonna put that in the middle. That one that you just did.
This one.
I want that.
This is JTJ.
I want that flag because it's got a circle that I can put the little raccoon in that's jumping around the circle.
Last year, I put Zarqawi's head in the circle in the center because I was like, Can anyone guess what group this is? And nobody could guess. And then I said, here, let me help you. And I put Zarqawi's head in the little circle. So, these guys, they can just hang out up here. Their legacy, like, look at what they've done to Iraq. Like, arguably, they have done more damage to a single country than, like, most other terrorist groups.
Yeah, hands down. And they're actually effectively co-running Afghanistan right now.
Well, they're dead now.
Ouch.
Which group was that?
Zarqawi.
Jordan.
JTJ Jordan.
Oh, no, they're dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they became ISIS. They died out. But the thing is that like they're behind me anyway. But they're like legacy S tier. They destroyed that country. Their goals, like Zarqawi is a fucking idiot, but he could cut a guy's head off in a single second. He knew how to fucking run shit like criminal groups. You can check out last year's list to hear us talk more about them. Okay. Speaking of worthless, this is LF.
Wait, which group is that?
LF from Lebanon. The one that's in the pornos with Mia Khalifa because she has this tattooed on her wrist. Well,
Wait,
she got it covered up? Yeah, she got it covered up. But yes,
that makes me check out her old videos. Just
the president of Lebanon technically comes from LF, but they're basically Hezbollah. So
yeah, I mean Lebanese factions are all kind of weird at this point.
They suck. Don't like him. What is this?
Except Amal.
Did we do
I
this?
love Amal.
No, we did this. We did that. Okay. Ugh. Yucky. This is Hashabi Militia PMF.
They're C tier. C tier.
C tier.
They need to be war crimes tribunals.
Yeah, but they haven't really done anything interesting this year besides just sending cruise missiles at Eilat and not hitting anything.
Yeah, they all stick together. They're all like the equal irrelevance. Okay, so this one is a holdover from last year.
They did one extremely funny thing where they hit the Israeli flag with a cruise missile, which is actually really fucking funny. I don't know if that was on purpose or if it just was a happy accident, but it's kind of funny because they hit right in the middle. They just hit the Star of David from like 1,000 kilometers away, which is like, GG, guys.
It's like, thanks for that. Okay, they're very impressed, but also why?
Like, you sneak the cruise missile into a Navy base, and all you manage to hit is the Star of David.
I mean, it was a symbolic victory.
Yeah, but like considering if they hit just like 10 meters above, they would have probably mission killed a submarine. Why are you even trying, guys?
Wow, who cut this out? This is straight up literally just ripped from the Wikipedia, so somebody like cut this out and uploaded it.
I can't recognize the flag.
If anything, Kataib Hezbollah, because they have that hostage right now, they actually have more clout than the PMF right now.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Also, Kataib Hezbollah, like, I don't know. I kind of get their vibe.
They were also around before the other Hezbollah. They've been around for a while.
Yeah, they were Hezbollah before being Hezbollah was cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then we need some of these.
Oh like god,
this guy. Yeah, there's only a few. This is just like ones that need recognition this year.
Flags.
Oh my god, that's not what I want. I want to be able to drag you. Okay, it's not going to let me drag. We're going to go like this and like this.
Oh, fuck. There's so many of them. It's just ridiculous.
Well, wait. This is the one we want specifically right now.
Ooh, on the Java. They're firecrackers.
I mean, they're technically the ones most responsible for the attack on the U.S. base that killed people. So they they actually clapped U.S. this year.
I'd say they're A tier, but like the only one from that bunch that's A tier.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like something where it's like a recognition just because you got a participation trophy. You know, like it's more of a participation trophy type thing where it's like, congratulations, you technically weren't supposed to do that. Iran was very mad at you. They didn't like you doing that.
Congratulations, you suck.
Okay.
I think it was funny how Al-Najab leader, after that attack, the IRGC said, we're cooling things down. And the leader was like, no, we are going to continue attacking the Americans. And then they just didn't do that.
Is that a nutsack?
Fuck, is that just the IRGC's logo?
The nutsack? Yeah.
No idea.
And
It's
a
a
vulva.
good-looking nutsack, bro.
Definitely the most destabilizing force in the region.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if you tune into this, you've heard me say everything about them at this point.
They are artists.
So here's a holdover from last year. This is the Biafran Eastern Security Network.
They even? Oh, actually, they do still conduct attacks, right? But just not.
Yeah, but also like the only people who are recognizing them as terrorists are the government, and I think they did drop the designation.
Jesus.
So the only reason they're here is because last
They
year
did an assassination, right?
Yeah, last year they got onto the top 10 with the largest numbers of deaths in 2020. So they got on there for that. So they actually did actual attacks against the government, but they're basically not around anymore. I mean, so I don't know what we gave them last year.
We should give them
I
8
don't
here
think
for the flag alone. The flag is very based.
Yeah. Well, also like I think there's certain struggles that are a little bit more legitimate, and Biafra is one of them. Anyone want to tell people more about what that is?
No, people can
take it away.
Google.
There was Biafran separatists tried to, I guess, do the separatist thing and peel off from Nigeria, and Nigeria counter-invaded Biafra, and it was a bloodbath, and 1 million people died before the war mostly ended.
Mm-hmm. All right. Below Liberation
looks like
Army.
what a Welsh Nazi group would use. Yes.
Ooh, wait. Are we going to use this as a stand-in for all of the Baloch groups?
No, Baloch Liberation Army specifically is the best one that does the most strikes and gets the most kills against Pakistan.
Yeah, I'd say 8 here. But they're being babies. They're having their hands held by the Taliban, but they are still doing their own stunts.
Yeah, they're B tier. No, that's A. You're putting it into the wrong tier. Yeah, that's right.
No, Tupac it's Tupac tier is B.
Yes. I feel like we should tell people what
No,
the
I
ranking
feel like
is.
that's a good place for them because they were up there last year. I'm not sure where they are this year on the attack.
Actually, NG Comrade makes a good point. They did take over a few towns this year. Oh shit!
That
Oh
is
no,
true.
no, he's right. You're right. They did that raid where they cut off an entire like half of a province.
Oh shit! Yeah, that prison.
Yeah, the prison springing. They took over 3 towns in the process. I think they're still like mulling around that area. To be honest, maybe
Yeah,
8
yeah. No, B tier. I think they're fine in B tier. A tier is getting too full. Like our standards are getting too low.
I'm looking at so there's like West African province. I'm just looking if there's any, because when was the attack you're referencing?
It was not SWAT. That's TTP. It was at
what was the date though?
Offensive.
Because this is only going to be
December of 2023.
Okay, so December 2023. Do they?
Maybe it was the 20.
If it was 24, it's not going to be on here.
2023.
Okay, so December 2023. There's. How many people did they kill?
They killed dozens of Pakistani soldiers.
There's this one. It says jihadist undetermined in Balochistan. killed at least 53 people, including a police officer, wounded at least a dozen others. That themselves near something in Mustang, Balochistan province on the 29th of September. So I don't know if it's in here. Maybe they finished the list because it has, this one is 24th of December. So if they have that one recognized.
Yeah,
So
that's fair enough.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't have the data. Anyway,
Yeah.
where are they? Do we want them here? Higher?
I think that's fine, yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. The wait you have time limits part. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're doing cutoff. They have to be last year.
Yeah,
Also
I'm not
gets
sure.
boring because we just put Al Qaeda on top and then we forget about the rest.
Yeah,
Basically.
but nobody likes those guys. There's
Commies.
Yeah, we can do some commies here. So
Yeah.
the thing is, I forgot what one this is specifically. PLGA.
I'll look it up.
Fuck.
That looks like
I've never
a.
heard of them, but
It
the
looks
flag
like
looks kind
a
of base.
an
Are these-
SLR, so it's probably maybe
They're-
Mozambique.
India.
Really?
What are the Nox list groups?
Yeah, People's Liberation Guerrilla Army. You know what? Fair enough. They're Maoists.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking.
And they apparently have 12,000 members? What the fuck?
Oh, it's these guys.
I have never
yeah,
heard of these before.
Oh yeah, India has like a dozen actually dozens of militant groups and militias, right? The Naxalites have been a rolling insurgency for.
Are these guys
decades
the
now.
Maoists?
Yeah, these are the Maoists.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so like they got and the list from 2023 with the attacks attributed in 2022 says they did 61 attacks that year. So killing 39
I think
people.
yeah, Roman. I think they do control an entire province. Sorry, Angie Comrade. They do control an entire province, but like it's like not a very densely populated province. It's like I don't know.
Exist.
Controlling
Is the Indian
Alaska.
But Jack, I remember last year he was like, "They're Maoists, they're crackpots, liberation theology." Oh shit! The original gangsters.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Can we put Bin Laden S tier and then Zawahiri like D tier?
I see. Here's the thing. I don't think you would have 9/11 if it wasn't for Zawahiri.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean,
I think without Zawahiri's influence, it would have gone more into like the Abdullah Azzam path than the Al Qaeda path. Like Bin Laden would have been in the Caucasus, helping those guys fight. You know, or he would have, he would have gone to Algeria for the Black Decade. You know, it would be a completely different path without, and also, Azzam being killed. You know, because I think just, for without getting into alternate timelines. Speaking about Hezbollah, okay, this is Colombian Hezbollah.
Fucking drug runners. They're not even terrorists. They're just like D tier maybe. Because
I was gonna put them in with Hezbollah, so all the Hezbollah guys who do Hezbollah things together.
Hezbollah core actually does something. All of them, Hezbollah is like affiliates in Colombia. They got fucking tied up and rolled up when they tried to do assassinations, right?
So they're
below
better?
Hezbollah.
They're below Hezbollah. Okay.
It's like they remember when they tried to assassinate some Israeli businessmen and they got rolled up?
No, I don't. That's funny though that you would try to do that. Okay. These guys are gangsters. These guys, we learned last episode last year. They did the first gay marriage in the Philippines, I believe.
Wait, really? Wow.
Yeah, that's what somebody was saying. They are the New People's Army in the Philippines.
They're achieving their objectives, kind of. The Filipino government still doesn't control all of the Philippines, even though it's an island nation.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
They have one guerrilla front active in 2023. Only 1,000. It says they only have 1,500 people, and they're able to have a guerrilla front.
You know what? Fair enough.
You know, like, yeah.
B movie or B tier. You know,
I do just kind of want to start spacing out, like, so it's like an average that falls. Like, you want the center to be the most average and most built out. Okay, this is TTP.
Terrorism is not
TTP's A tier.
Yeah.
Depends on what generation it is too.
Fair enough.
But
they're still around. They fucking hit NATO convoys.
Not only is TTP still around, they are actively like the Pakistani government is basically capitulating to them in KPK.
Okay. This is just the second best Baloch group. Where'd we put the last Baloch? Okay, so they're naturally below that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
And then
yeah.
This last Baloch group, this is the Republican Army, and last year we pointed out that their wiki is not even their name is not even in Baloch. It's in like Urdu on their wiki, right? And like,
okay, that's kind of funny.
James pointed that out last year, and that's really funny. Like, that's a major L from them, so they definitely get bumped down more than the other groups. But even though they are active and have done attacks.
You like jazz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've done something. I empathize and recognized your struggle, brothers.
The base. You
want the base?
Or the base. There they are.
I think the base can go.
There they are. I am saying right now, every single white nationalist terrorist group, F tier. Purely because they are fucking pathetic and they don't actually really do anything. They just kind of exist to be a nuisance to non-white people. And for that reason, they're F tier.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Just because they exist purely to be a nuisance and just like exist to be a cunt. That's it.
Al-Qaeda, Arabian Peninsula.
This is from somebody's class presentation.
Yeah, you know, that's the only place I could find the actual logo.
Oh, fair enough.
It's from John's from high school. He still has it.
Probably. Yeah, like I can tell you.
They've got
the
finger too.
This is probably gonna glitch out because I have so many screens open that I'm recording from.
C tier, yeah, agreed.
But you know, without this group, we would never have this.
It would be constitutional for the government to target and kill any U.S. citizen with a drone or with a shotgun without due process. It would be constitutional for the government.
Looping.
It's looping.
I didn't check them beforehand, but like drone strikes happening on U.S. citizens, pretty funny.
Oh shit! Also, they are basically. I think it was just reported they're actually working with the Houthis, so maybe B tier.
Yeah.
Civilians were killed, and that's what we're going to continue to try to do.
When we say B tier, do we mean B movie tier?
Oh no, the Tupac tier.
The Tupac tier. Okay.
Yeah. AQAP is still very competent among terrorist groups. They're just weak as shit.
Also, I mean,
not like very competent. They had like in the old days, they had a ridiculous number of plots to the point where
Anwar Awlaki, like he has like a lot of tapes, like him reading the Quran and stuff. Very circulated, very respected by a lot of these guys.
Oh no. AQAP is working with the Houthis right now, coordinating stuff against Israel and such.
Oh,
But
so
we
the
used to
Houthis
work
were
with.
fighting
Is that
against them like
Azov?
last week. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, why is there
we-
Lechi? Why is there Azov? Why is there Lechi?
you know, look, it says it's right here. We have
Oh, they are designated terrorists.
designated terrorists
By
by the
Russia,
Russian government.
Okay.
Who declared
Because it's
Lechi
Russia.
terrorists?
Because it's Russia, they don't exist anymore, and they've been absorbed into the actual Ukrainian army because of Russia and their actions. S tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say S tier.
I mean,
Yeah.
Like purely
Also, they have
because
good music.
of Russia's actions, they have been legitimized. They aren't just
Yeah.
a member of the what was it, the National Guard or something like that. They were a member
Yeah,
of.
the
It
Territorial
wasn't.
Defense
They weren't in the military.
They got folded into the National Guard. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
So
also
because
have
of
the
Russia's
best
actions,
music.
they got legitimized, and I think that's funny. So S tier.
Yeah.
And now all the footage that we get from Ukraine is from them.
Yeah,
Kinda
that's less than ideal, to be honest. But wait, which group is that? Why are you using M4s?
because that's what they use. It's the Lions Den.
I love
Oh,
Lions Den. These guys are so chill. Like, random fun fact from my life. that I've met these guys
this
before.
man knows what's up. It's too
And they're
bad their
kinda
logo
nice.
is really low quality.
They're kind of chill people. And they use
Yeah.
M4s because you're right, because they mostly use stolen M4s they stole from Israel.
And they're also a lot of them are like
Okay, based.
a lot of them are under 18.
Yeah, most of them are like
Really?
17 or 18. And they make really, really good keffier. No, not keffier. What's the fucking cheese?
the cheese.
Chat, help me out. What's the name of the sweet cheese? I forgot the name. I can't spell Arabic today.
Oh fuck.
Knafe.
It's
Knafe. They make really good knafe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, also like the guy that it's named after, his like dying words were recorded, and he's like, you know, I'm besieged, I'm gonna be martyred. Remember my mother. Don't give up the fight, brothers. You know, and he has this like really intense speech over the radio, and
Yeah, Lions
it's just
they're kinda
know,
interesting. And
they're
yes,
pretty.
NG Comrade, the cheese that's like a big pizza shape. Yeah, and it's sweet. It's very good. If you ever go to Nablus, go eat it.
Like
And they
in trouble
also they're if you look them up and you look them up on Google Images, they have the hardest photos. Like they
Oh,
have
yeah.
like they all have cool masks on and shit. Like
They also have
definitely
pretty
the
good
TikTok
gear.
generation of terrorism.
Yeah, but they also have really good gear considering in the West Bank.
Hmm.
Like
And they did cause the first drone strike in the West Bank.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
you know,
good point.
not necessarily caused, but that was against them.
Well, yeah. They also caused the first airstrike by any plane that is not a drone in 20 years. Actually.
Are they I don't think they have the legacy of Hamas though, so I'm gonna put them below
No, but
Hamas.
they're S tier because they're kind of funny.
Okay, that works.
All right.
Like,
put 'em
they
there.
may not have the legacy of Hamas, but like they're still like, considering they don't attack civilian targets, they're kind of
They're literally not a terrorist group. So you can
Yeah.
totally support them just fine and not break any laws in
Well,
most
you might get
countries.
arrested if you go to Israel, but hey,
Yeah.
it's a price I'm willing to pay.
Then there's these guys. Aren't these
They're
just
F tier.
isn't this
No,
just FARC?
Yeah, they don't care. Also, their logo sucks ass. Yeah, they laid down their arms. Yes, whoever asked if the Lions Brigade called Jews pigs, yes, Lions Den did that, but remember, they're Arabs. Have you ever met a single Arab who has
Oh
not
my
done
god,
that before?
bro.
I'm not racist, it's true. I'm getting copies as I'm getting killed.
S tier.
Yeah.
Well, this is just the Taliban.
Yeah, just
themselves.
the Taliban.
They
Taliban.
They have transcended though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a legitimate government. Like, so I got this Mount Rushmore style photo for them.
That's kind of funny. I respect that.
Oh, here's the alt logo for AQIM, but we already did them. Here's one of my favorites. It's funny. These guys, like, these are one of the few like groups that like actually like have had like bases inside US and Canada. That's pretty hard, you know? Anyone? Nobody knows, do they?
No. Who's that?
Tamil Tigers, bro. Tamil Tigers. They,
Oh yeah,
God.
they got
It's not the
crushed out of
80s
existence.
anymore. F tier.
come on, man. They're so cool though. Look, you know, they run their
Yes,
websites
they
on
were
JavaScript
insane.
still.
Okay, they were insane. Like, simply considering they had a fucking air force that was paid by the CIA. But still, they haven't done anything interesting in 50 years.
Look, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, all right.
The Tamil Tigers are like my meme group that I always bring up. I mean, they certainly did stuff before.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we should not put like legit armies on their YouTube chat. If we start doing that, we might as well just start every single army to the chart.
What are you talking about? This is
No, they're arguing.
Oh, what are they asking?
The IDF on. If we should put the
there
IDF on
there
the
are
terrorist
certain things. There are certain things associated with the IDF that are on here, but not the IDF specifically.
Yeah,
because they have not been declared. If they had been declared a terrorist group by somebody and recognized, which I'm surprised Iran hasn't.
Yeah.
You know, this is obviously a legacy
right.
S tier. We'll put him over here with that legacy guy.
Yeah, but they're not terrorists. They're just doing war crimes. Not everybody who's doing war crimes is a terrorist.
What's the ELN flag?
ELN. Oh, they're just
FARC,
low IQ
bad.
FARC. Low IQ FARC. They're drug dealers.
Ooh, a PKK.
Careful. You gotta say. You gotta see if they flag you for saying those letters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roman. But the difference between Azov
it's
and
the
IDF
Echelon Brigade.
Oh god. I should stop arguing with people on YouTube chat, but like my last comment on the whole IDF thing is that Azov started as a militia and they became a legitimate military, and the IDF started as a legitimate military and slowly turned into a terrorist group. So I don't care.
Here we go. We happy now? Now?
Oh, based. Yeah. Okay, fair. S tier. I love him. I love him so much.
Jesus.
I have the hymn saved on my phone. I wish this was a joke. National Bolshevism.
Oh my
Is that how you describe him?
Yeah, that's what they are. They're national Bolshevists. They wanted to be allied with Nazi Germany against the British in 1938.
How do you spell their group name?
Lehi.
Lehi.
It's spelled Lehi.
Lehi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also called the Stern Gang because, well, the guy's name was Stern. Yeah, they're Nazbolts. They actually even say they're Nazbolts. Right
there. Newspaper, Hamas Weekly.
Hamas. Go to the part where it says
see, look, right here. They are Nazbols. It says
Nazbols.
it right there.
No, but go to the point where they wanted to join, read that part. Sought an alliance with fascist Italy and Nazi Germany in 1940.
So
Christ.
they are recognized as a terrorist group by Israel and the United Kingdom.
Yeah, because they kind of blew up British guys, and the British didn't like
Oh
that.
shit!
That's
I
kind of
think.
cool.
Have you guys heard about PKK's new drone program?
No. Drones?
PKK, they found the wreckage of one of Iran's ground-launched SAMs. Right, it's a drone SAM. So this
One
flies.
of those shitty things.
Yeah,
What-
they
what-
used the shoot down on
Sayad?
several Turkish drones, the Bayraktars. They actually shot down the
Yeah.
Kinji. They reverse engineered it and started manufacturing them. So,
That's very on brand for
That's
the
awesome.
PKK. I love that.
That's fucking awesome.
Okay. Do we really think these Nazbols have transcended? I mean, like,
they
Yes.
did get folded into the IDF, and like their ideology is running the government.
so okay, exactly. That's a good point. Also, but I want to say, are they the most successful Nazbols?
Who
Yes.
else
No.
is there who is
Russian
not?
Imperial movement.
Oh, the Russian Imperial movement's a joke, even in Russia, which is
Yeah.
ironic.
How
But they
many
created
British-
the shit in fucking. They were half the reason the shit in Ukraine has happened.
Okay, but how
Oh,
many
can you
British
explain?
officers did the Russian whatever movement blow up?
That's a fair point.
I mean, I'd argue without the police of the Russian imperial movement, we wouldn't really have the war in Ukraine.
Well, without Lehi, we wouldn't have the war in Israel because Israel wouldn't be a thing.
yeah. I'm just saying, you know, like
I would not put them in S tier, however.
Okay, put them in A tier.
are they the most successful nationalist movement?
Out of Russia,
One of the
maybe.
most successful national movement, but they're Nazbols. There's like 5 of them.
Maybe not in Russia. I don't know.
Oh, yes. Kach.
That's quite a
Oh,
flag.
boy.
Yeah. It's just one of those flags where if you see Israel protests, watch out for the yellow flags. You know,
That's the base flags. That's where I know that's my people. I didn't say that. To be clear. There goes my US visa. Is it too early to proclaim my undying love for Baruch Goldstein?
Okay, so they're terrorists in Canada, Israel, Japan, and the United States. And
Very cool.
far right Orthodox Judaism, ideology, religious Zionism, Halak state, whatever that means, Khanism, conservatism, popular transfer, economic liberalism, anti-communism, anti-Arabism, anti-Islam.
You should read the economic
Ultra
theories. They're so fucking funny.
transnationalism, Greater Israel.
Ultra transnationalism.
And
Yeah.
this, I believe, isn't Ben Gavir basically of this?
Yes, he has the portrait of Baruch Goldstein, who killed like 40 Muslims in Hebron in the 80s, hanging in his
I mean,
house.
this is basically another faction that is a terrorist group recognized by Israel that's now running the state. So,
yeah, they're running the state. Let's be real.
that was to that was an appeasement because everyone was like, do this, do that. All right, here's a group.
Also, you should check the economic theories of Kach because they're very funny and they're also very wrong.
So we'll just have to black and white this so it shows up. So Meta, anyone want to guess who they're designated a terrorist group by?
Russia?
Russia.
Absolutely right.
Of course, it's
So
Russia.
they also did cause the Rohingya genocide. So
Yeah,
that's
okay,
fair.
that's fair.
Good call the D tier works. Ooh, Red Army faction. I know they technically still exist, but
No, they dissolved in the 80s. As a German, I must say they're S tier.
I mean, look at the logo.
They inspired an entire generation of people in Europe.
Yeah, like that logo is still used today.
Yeah, it's also just kind of nice. But it's kind of funny they
As
used a West German machine gun.
sponsored more terrorism than any government. Okay, Uchica.
Is it Albanian?
Yeah.
Yes. So they're part of the Kosovo conflict. They're who the Serbs are fighting in the Kosovo conflict. I actually have a book on them
Okay.
here, but like the book is like comparing them to Al Qaeda. It's clearly like written very biasedly. It's very funny,
Hmm.
but it has like
Oh,
all their
no.
attacks and stuff, and pictures of all their attacks and all the injuries and like all this like graphic photo and stuff. It's like everything on them.
Hmm.
It's like a whole history of them. Drug dealers, they're Albania. That's where all the weed in Europe comes from.
Yes.
KLA, yeah, KLA is the KLA is basically the same group. There's 3 different branches of this, but Uchica.
B tier maybe, right? Because I mean they haven't really succeeded at their objectives.
I mean,
but they still
some
exist.
would say that they're in the Kosovo government and the Albanian government. They've also now made deals that have been like linked with the Italian government, so like the criminal side of things, right? So like the Italian government has a migrant policy with them, but then also there's criminal connections because there's like Albanians on both sides of the channel there, and you have all these like mafia connections with like Nendrengeta and stuff. Like, people sleep on the Albanian mafia, and they're basically Uchica now. Like, that's what happened. So, but nobody will ever remember who they are unless you're either from the region or a weirdo like me.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Ooh, what? This is an Iranian group.
I would like to point out we've forgotten one very important group in the West Bank, which is Palestinian Jihad.
I have them. We can do it.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to just.
They're too important to forget them.
Trying to figure out what group this is even.
I don't know. I feel like PIJ has to be below Hamas. Actually, we haven't put Hamas on either.
Yeah, they're on there. Hamas is on there.
Oh wait, did we put it on there? Oh, it's covering everything. S tier probably.
Yeah, I don't remember who these people are.
Okay.
I don't remember who these people are.
Jihad is kind of funny. They should be B tier just because for the meme status of Palestinian Jihad.
That's Hamas. There they are.
Yeah.
Pidge.
B tier.
All the circle guys who be sandwich shop looking.
The funny thing about it is they're really good at losing their leadership every 6 weeks due to Israeli airstrikes.
Oh, you know who this is? This is Syrian Arab Army.
Oh. Wow.
I can actually see what it.
If they were a terrorist group, they do. If they weren't a military, they would be.
They are a state terrorist group. They committed acts of terror. They've done genocide.
Because Mikael asked, yes, I speak a little Arabic, more like I read. I don't speak, I read. And yes, I've been trying. I don't know about you guys. Have you guys been trying to learn Arabic?
No. I can barely speak English.
No.
No, I've been trying to learn Japanese, and it's a struggle.
Japanese
so I don't
is
think
not
Arabic
a real
will work
language.
for me.
Al Shabaab, S tier. See last year's list. Why?
Yeah, S tier.
Yeah, S tier.
This is. Gotta look up this guy's name.
Is that the Kurdish AQ group?
No, this is the one guy with the cauliflower ears. He's now. I mean, they're basically now killing Russians. It's this group.
Oh shit! The Chechen one in Syria, the guy who moved to. Oh fuck! He's very cool too.
Yeah. Look, here's Russia doing
actually,
disinformation, saying he was involved with the attack. And then he literally recorded a response, and he has like an AT launcher on his. Oh, hang on, I'm not sharing the right tab.
Oh yeah,
So like he does a response where he has like an AT launcher on him and stuff, and he's like in Belgrade actively like doing an insurgency in Russia, you know.
he's like
He's like, I'm over here, come and get me, you know.
That is pretty funny.
So he's also I think all the things he said is based, you know, talking about like why they shouldn't be recognized as terrorists, that they only fight tyranny, you know, like if you fight for your values, why can't we fight for ours? You know, he is like everything that defines like really what a true Islamist militant should be. That's not like corrupted by this Al-Qaeda nonsense. You know, this is like the pure distilled. And then speaking of which, here's the Caucasus Emirate.
they are like at a B tier. What is the Caucasus AQ?
They failed.
They got stomped.
Yeah,
they
F
failed.
tier. Fuck them.
Failures.
F stands for failures. Yeah. Anyway, lads, I'm gonna go to bed before I get murdered by my Russian neighbor. So have a great evening. Go follow me on Twitter if you want to learn more about Viet Palestinian militias. Goodbye.
Later.
See you guys.
Okay. Holy based. Anti-Balaka.
Anti-Balaka. Fuck.
Yep. They're going F tier. We already know it. They're here. This is another meme group that's on here as a joke.
I've never even heard of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, we talked about them last year. They suck. They fucking chop apart. They fucking chop Muslims to pieces and shit. They suck.
Fuck. One of the Christian terrorist groups from Car. Okay. Yeah, F tier.
Yeah, they suck. They barely have any guns anyway.
Oh yeah, then, I'll share Ian's Twitter in the chat.
And then this is a holdover from last year as well. If we remember this is like specifically it's a specific faction of the Syrian Arab Army. They sell all the drugs. Shaba, right? Shaba
what?
Shaba. That's what they're called.
wait.
Right? The Synthol boys. Shabiha. Yes, I have found them. Shabibi. Okay, this is right. They're like fifth columnists. They fucking inject themselves with synthol all day. They sell Assad's Captagon. They're fucking.
I kind of want to put them as A tier.
No, they're going in F tier. These guys are a permanent recognized F tier. El Ashtar brigades. Do we remember? This is from last year. Jack put them in.
I think I did. Yeah, I can't remember what they did.
Yeah, Al Ashtar brigade. They're a Shiite militia group designated as a terrorist organization by Bahrain, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, United States, and Canada. loyal to the government of Iran. They're in Bahrain. They're an Islamic insurgency. They're the Shia insurgency of Bahrain.
Are those the
What?
guys who launched shit? I can't remember if they were. Oh, they launched a drone at Israel like yesterday or 2 days ago.
In Bahrain, guys?
Yeah, I think they're F tier.
I mean, yeah, they're part of the fucking IRGC. Go hang out down there, idiots. Oh no. I just X'd out Lakishar al-Taiba. Those are my boys. My boys! Ah, my boys! My boys! We need Lakishar al-Taiba back in there. Okay. This is this is the coolest Kashmir group around. They got the coolest flag of all the jihadis. And when I hang their flag in my room, a girl came in and she said, "Oh, I love anti-flag." But ultimately,
yeah, they don't do much now.
Yeah, haven't done much. Got Proud Boys, and I know what you're saying. The Proud Boys. The Proud Boys are recognized as a terrorist group by Canada and New Zealand.
I believe they are, yes.
And New Zealand,
really.
F tier because
Yep.
Started as a meme group, doesn't count.
Here's
also the countries that label them as terrorists, also F tier.
Yep. Shit,
right.
Is that one of the Banderas factions?
This is right sector. I mean, would Euromaidan been possible without them? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I fought it into
They gave their lives to shield the civilians of that massacre. They are pretty cringe, though.
They are very cringe.
They have an entire mechanized brigade now. They have also kicked people out for being too fascist.
Really?
Yeah, because they made like a coalition type thing. Because they are a coalition of other things.
I'd say S tier, but it just feels awkward to put them as S tier because they're unlike Azov, they are very cringe. Instead of just like kind of cringe.
We'll put them with the Russian Imperial Movement.
Oh yeah, that works.
Here's a fun one. Anyone know about this group?
Oh yeah, I think cannibals kind of.
I have heard of these guys.
These are, if I remember correctly, they are psychotic.
Yes, the commies are real into these guys. Real big apologists for these guys. B tier for the memes. Boiled children. You want to see a funny article? I found it because one day I said, "What was?" Let's see if it comes up. The communist who boiled children. Let's see if this still comes up. Your thoughts? Okay. So the top result, if you Google "what was the communist who boiled children," comes up with a Medium article written by Black Redguard about how he personally didn't boil children. You can't say that he personally did not boil children. There was only people who were in, and they were never called Shining Path, but they're, and I think, see, right here, they did not boil children alive. I have not seen this written anywhere. They did apparently use scalding water as a method of execution, along with stones and machetes. Okay? So maybe they didn't fucking, put them in a fucking cauldron, but that is boiling people alive. So.
Sure. Fucking D-tier.
Sounds cringe.
Yeah. Peru, right?
Is that where they were?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And by B tier, we mean B movie?
Oh, no, D tier.
Oh, D. Okay, because they're technically a group.
Yeah, technically a group.
It technically have been made into a group. Okay.
Technically.
Scroll, 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 scroll. I don't know where I put these things. I need to exit this tab. Okay. Okay, since we're on it. What do you think about these guys?
Chiquita banana.
Uh-huh.
S tier.
Yeah, S tier. Fuck.
They have transcended all forms
Yes.
of cruelty.
They have achieved
Bro,
pop culture
they
status.
almost killed Fidel Castro.
Closer than the CIA ever got.
Technically, it was the CIA, but I mean, technically,
Chiquita banana.
I mean, they just provided the boats.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one for James.
This is going to be one of the S tiers. Greenpeace. Oh, D tier.
And why do you recognize them as a terrorist group, sir?
I mean, because the French government literally recognizes them as a terrorist group.
That's actually hysterical.
Do they? I didn't see that written anywhere. Where's that? Do they still do? That's cray cray. That's wild. How about some classic groups that you could call terrorist groups, like this one? See, now we're just overloading S tier.
Yeah.
You know, that can get shoved in there somewhere. Here's a Animal Liberation Front. They firebomb animal labs and stuff like that.
It's kind of based.
With tax write-offs, you know, from PETA. They funnel them.
Like I don't really give a shit about like animal liberation.
They're really fucking
ideology,
cringe.
but like that's kind of based.
Yeah.
Like firebombing animal testing labs.
Okay. The UK
it's just the terrorist branch of PETA.
Yeah.
The UK, not France. My bad.
Okay, the UK has the people who just sent fucking Eastern Europeans to Rwanda.
Throwing stones from a glass house. Wait. One of my favorite Taliban commentators just posted this. I'll put it in the chat.
Commentator.
Well, he's in the Taliban's government, but he's also terminally online.
Yeah, I don't know if I can click that. Oh, Mohammed Jalal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks their dick hard. What do we think about these guys?
Mohammed Jalal is actually in the Taliban. He's like a minister or something. That's why whenever you see posts from him, it's very ironic.
Yeah, he was like defending Allah al-Azhari being like abused and like forced and raped and stuff.
No, that's not cool.
Turkestan Islamic. TIP. Yeah, they go with the same category of HTS, right?
Well, I would say they have not. They're still around. They haven't really transcended. They're still fighting their active battle against China. They're nowhere close to winning it. But like, I support their struggle. Like, I put them more with BLA. You know, here's Muslim Brotherhood.
Put them in jazz.
Muslim Brotherhood S tier.
Yeah, obviously. See, there's too many ones that have transcended.
Yeah, S is very overloaded.
Yeah. Well, you know, here's one that's cringe.
Oh, wait.
Combat 18, I think. Founded by the David Mayat Order of Nine Angles. So that's going right there to F, of course. Where they belong.
Yep. Agreement.
agreement. Okay. Abdullah Azam brigades.
Fuck, I can't remember. I can't even remember where they are based.
Okay, I got you. So it is Al Qaeda's Sunni branch in Lebanon, also known as Al Qaeda in Lebanon. Mainly in Egypt, Iraq, Syria, Jordan, Gaza Strip, and Lebanon.
D tier. I don't even know what they do.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if what was their like most recent thing. And it's like the most recent thing is that their leader died in 2012. In an interview in 2010 with Al Jazeera, much like everyone else in Al Qaeda, fell off. Losers. Stinkies. Okay. They've actually done terrorism though. They have completed terrorism. So, you know, they are technically a group. Okay, this is HTS 1.0. God, I fucking interviewed the hell out of these guys and I'm blanking on their name. Jelani, Al Nasser Front.
Al Nasser. Oh, Nusra Front. Oh.
Yeah.
They get the same.
Well, technically,
HTS,
they are not HTS. They can go below HTS, you know.
But they don't really still exist anymore, do they?
This is something. Oh, it says right here. Uzbekistan, the Islamic movement of Uzbekistan.
Oh, IMU.
They can go. I mean, they have done. They have done some serious attacks and stuff. Huh?
B movie tier.
B movie tier. Okay. And then here we go. This is very funny. I found this. This is an actual born and raised Al Natural Al Qaeda meme. Lionizing Jalaluddin Haqqani. They chose that font. They put that on there. Right.
God damn it. No wonder they're fucking
do you think the Soviet flag also has blood on it, but you just can't see it because it's red?
Oh,
maybe.
I think they used a separate image for the Soviet flag, and they sort of airbrushed out parts of it.
Well, yeah, it's torn and stuff.
I mean, Jesus, yeah. Technically, that is okay. You got to send me that picture because it's accurate, kind of.
There we go.
There's a good picture.
Transcendence is complete.
Well, yeah.
Send you that picture. I mean, I don't know how I found it. It is saved to my computer though, so hang on. Let me just squeeze in here and drop something on your.
I have to post it.
I saw it and I was like, that. It's like that's the thing. It's just like this is pure Al Qaeda meme. Like this is like from a memorial thing that they made, which is epic. Okay. So then I have here. So these guys figured might as well talk about them. But this guy's Janeshi Muhammad, you know, they exist.
One of the Kashmiri groups.
Yeah, they exist.
They exist. They're not the ones that sound
group?
Yeah. It's like 10.
But see, they have done like they're a Kashmiri group that's like it's like a modern Kashmiri group. The other ones are like of older origins and stuff.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But you know, where was Lakashar Taiba?
It was on D tier, I think we did it.
Yeah, so they got to go below them. Easy. Okay, this is an Iranian group as well. I need to just look up Iran on the list and see who they've designated as terrorist groups, because all these groups are like kind of cool. Iran. United States. Syrian opposition. No. Maybe. I definitely have that one.
Okay, question. Do you guys think I'll get banned for posting a picture, or so quote tweeting Ben Gavir with a picture of Mevlut Al-Tintas? That
Only one way to find out, sir.
Exactly.
That's what I say. Okay, so yes, this is the Arab struggle movement and liberation in Hawaz. So they also have an alt flag that's just like an Iranian flag with a star in it. Headquarters, Copenhagen, Denmark, The Hague, Netherlands. So this is the group that the United States would back if we invaded Iran. Because this is like the region we get in with. So
who's this?
Yeah.
So and they did they have done attacks
Oh
against
wait,
the
shit!
Iranian
Are they
regime.
the group that Saddam said he was supporting?
Let me.
Saddam made a big fuss about invading Iran to support Arab
Dates of
Iranian.
operation 2005. So
2005. No.
Yeah, so that's when they started. Okay, leaders. There's a guy named Saddam who led it. Okay. Okay. Succeeded Saddam. Okay, so suggests that the group's ladder mentioned that in 2017 it had recognized as the successor of Saddam Hussein. That's all it says, is they recognized somebody as the successor as Saddam Hussein. I think this is Arab Socialist Ba'ath Party. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, they are a group that has done attacks, but they're like Arab nationalist separatists. They're not like Islamist groups, which is interesting. They're technically a nationalist group. So, and because they're failures, even though they are attacking the Islamic regime, I think they're going to go down here. Here's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Okay, so honestly, these people, we're just gonna put them down here in the corner. This is Nashabi Order, the worst fucking insurgent group in Iraq. That they're total cucks. They're total cucks. They're the Ba'athist insurgency that came like way later, and like nobody gave a fuck about them. And I've encountered someone on. I would have never like even considered them like relevant, but a guy I encountered on Facebook was super Nashabi, and it was, or not Facebook, Twitter, and it was fucking funny. And then another group we didn't get to, because last year we did our rating on terrorist people specifically, so we didn't rank these people. Shinriku, I mean I mean, some would say they transcended, but they never really accomplished their goals. They did some biological or some chemical attacks, you know, and
Japanese
then they all got hung. They all got hung. So, okay. Now we're gonna play a game. Okay, I got 3 flags here, and we have to figure out what group is which. Okay.
Fuck.
This is a fun game that we play together. Okay.
Yeah, the worst part is all of these groups are irrelevant because you can look at their flags and not recognize them. But
Who has
All
any
right, let's
guesses
play
on
Who
what's
Who.
what? With chat can play along.
2 of those are DNR and LNR.
One
Which 2?
Oh, it's that.
There, now I have them stacked. Okay.
Oh, Roman says he can recognize the musical point on the Lask.
Okay, so
which 2? Blue top LNR.
okay, so this is
Black top
LNR.
DNR.
LNR, blacktop, DNR. Okay. Is there a difference between these, or are they both just like?
They are both essentially Russian puppet governments.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, DNR and LNR are in fact more responsible than the Russian government is. Right? The Russian government is just like a giant fucking freight train that runs over everybody. DNR and LNR's government at least pretends to care, but like they still
Russian Chloes that basically don't encode. What the fuck is the third? The third one is the whole reason why I put and these groups are recognized, by the way. They are designated terrorist groups, by the way. The entire republics are recognized as terrorist groups. Ukraine and Russia kind of had this fun thing where they declared everything about each other terrorist groups, which is, it's kind of funny. So, what do we think, though? Where are we putting them?
Which is the last group?
Well,
what
we'll get to that.
Oh yeah, no,
Besides the Russian student.
Who's Lane Love?
Just a troll that we're about to ban.
Bye, Lane.
Jack's got it. Anyway, where do we want these groups?
Ooh. Let's put them in B tier because at least they were viable as long as they were C tier.
Here. Okay. This is Lord's Resistance Army, the third one.
Oh, fuck, Charles Terror. Oh, geez. Wait, isn't there? There's like a government terrorist group. I mean,
come on, like they had a whole. What about Coney 2012?
Oh wait, which Lord's Resistance Army is this?
Joseph Kony's.
Oh fuck, this is the car one. Oh, fucking B movie tier, hands down.
Okay.
South Korea and Japan are joining AUKUS.
Okay. Now looks like it's Pacific NATO for sure. All right. This is Free Papua movement. I mean,
wait, who the fuck was Charles Taylor's party?
That's a good question. I don't know. Free Papua movement, B movie.
Yes.
I mean, they've done some stuff.
Swag.
They've done more stuff recently. Okay, and then I got Gulbuddin Hekmatyar, who one of the many current recognized presidents of Afghanistan, recognized by himself, of course.
Jazz music stops.
he learned to code just because the Taliban made him so angry. So that's hilarious. Okay, and then we also got the other side. This is Robani and Masood's group.
I'd say A tier. Even though their kids are kind of fucking it up.
Yeah, I think they really never accomplished anything. Okay. Anyone know this one?
That's the Mooch group. Oh, what's? Oh, yes, is that the NRF instead of?
No, the NRF is the new version of them. This would be like technically the Mujahideen.
Do you guys like the blacks?
Sure do. It's all just the same people. It's all these same people who are just going to get banned.
I don't know. Are you
About
in
liking the
kindergarten?
blacks? About liking the blacks? Anyway, do you know this group?
Is that a Russian group?
No.
Shit, I can't think of
No.
others.
Does this look like Cyrillic to you, bro?
Oh, it it looks like a weird mixture of Cyrillic and Arabic.
It's Katmala. So they're a communist Iranian Kurdish group,
A
formerly
slime diver,
Marxist-Leninist.
Xander, your IPs are public. Should we phone up our friends? We are listing terrorist groups. We will just okay. I'm not gonna say it. We know more people than we do. It's okay. We will not harm you. Probably. It's okay.
Anyway, they can probably go down here with the Nishebi order. Honestly, nobody likes them. You'll see somebody bring it up. Here's a crazy one. Who do you think recognizes this as a terrorist group?
Yes, we can. It's YouTube. Are you idiots?
Jack needs to be in the moderation for the chat.
I'm on it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Call
who do you
your
think
friends right now. Is this a public Barbara Gaspard? Wow, that was not very smart. Yeah, we can. That's why YouTube moderation is a thing.
It might be on the other side too, because there's two channels that it's broadcasting to.
Oh shit! This is the idiot from Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Of course it is.
Oh fuck! You guys, all of your IPs are in fact public. This is. I'm not sure why you're here. Are you guys retarded? I'm sorry, not supposed to say that. Should we come bully you, or should we like just tell our friends who are actual terrorists to come kill you? I'm sorry.
Hey, don't get my channel banned.
I'm sorry.
Okay. And I'm bored of this.
I got something.
Do you give me a second so I can pull up his address and say it on stream? I'm kidding.
No. That will get us banned for sure. What about this? What about this right here?
Oh yeah, I was talking with some soft guys yesterday. They hate the Navy SEALs so much, all of them.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, they're all dealt with now. Okay. Back to regular scheduled programming.
Anyway, who do you think recognized this as a terrorist group?
Iran? Israel.
Israeli government. And is it the British government?
Nope.
Iraq?
Argentina.
Argentina.
What?
Oh wait, was it something that the IRGC did?
It's that fucking epic.
I wonder if he can make accounts faster than I can ban him.
Yeah, they can't. It looks like they shared it to a Discord, and they tried to raid.
Yeah,
that's fine. It still gives us
it gives us views. So
yeah, it gives us metrics, so we don't care.
Hezbollah
bombing. So I don't know. Do we want to even put him on here? Do we want to put him anywhere? I just think it's funny. Anywhere?
I'd say S.
Look, jazz. Pathetic.
Okay. This is the Kurdish government in Syria. Can we guess who made them a terrorist group?
That would be Turkey.
It's the same thing as this group. They'll just go right together.
Yep.
Okay. That settles that. Same group. That's meta. Okay. Combat action. Right? Isn't this who this is? Combat action. Cringe name.
Shit symbol.
I think the logo is like okay for a logo.
Mm.
You guys know you could be learning something about terrorism instead of,
It could be
all belonging in the F tier group.
Just like this one. Boop. Done.
There's a reason why you idiots are in the F tier. I'm not sure why you guys are commenting like this. It's a little pathetic.
Where was I? It's just like hard to do two things at once right now. Okay, so this is
don't worry about it. I got it.
This is the group in Iran. Same thing. They're all the same.
Yep.
They're all the same. They can all go right here together. And then I don't remember what that is, so not doing it. Have we done just the Russian government that's recognized as a terrorist group by Ukraine?
I'd say they're fairly successful.
I mean, compared to like what they should be, like the second best, thing.
No, you're not. You guys are all F tier. That's why you're getting banned instantly.
Don't even fucking acknowledge them.
Yeah. Just focus on making the video. Because people who watch the video later aren't going to be even looking at the chat. Anyway, do we want Russia anywhere?
Nowhere particular. Probably with the regions that they like to back.
Okay.
The U.S. government.
Who recognizes this eagle is way too cartoony.
Yeah, it really is. I don't even know who would recognize CENTCOM as a terrorist.
Oh, probably with the Iranians.
Oh, come on. It's Iran, of course.
It is Iran.
Yes. The next three, these are all Iran recognized. We have the DOD, the entire armed forces, and CENTCOM specifically.
That's hilarious.
Do we judge them on how effective they are at doing terrorism? Or how effective they are at terrorizing Iran?
Jimmy Cherry's there. See, these guys are LARPers. It's so pathetic.
Don't acknowledge them.
I'm sorry. We're trying to make a serious list here with our terrorist friends, like giving us suggestions. Our actual terrorist friends giving us suggestions, and these pathetic white nationalist dipshits are just coming in and just being annoying in the chat. Like, come on. When was the last time you ever bombed a car? Actually, used a car bomb? Like,
they can't drive. Okay, do we want to?
I'm impressed at how many accounts I have, though.
Yeah, it's because of Discord.
Yeah.
Anyway, where do we want these?
Ooh, A tier, but
CENTCOM
yeah, fairly effective. Massive
CENTCOM gets C tier.
Yeah, I mean you can't lose two wars and get up.
I mean, if anything, the DOD should be lower.
Actually, argument for same as Russia.
The DOD.
Yeah, that works. Not over for DOD or CENTCOM. No, we are not in the anime club because actually, wait. Jack might have been in the anime club. Wait,
DOD or
were you-
CENTCOM?
anybody here in the anime club?
DOD or CENTCOM?
The fuck's an anime club?
DOD or
So-
CENTCOM? CENTCOM higher or
Uh,
lower?
I feel
I
like
think higher because they have more funding.
Than the DOD?
Yeah.
Okay. How about the Khmer Rouge?
S tier.
No, they didn't succeed. They got beaten
No.
by
Yeah.
Vietnam.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
They did successfully exterminate a quarter of their country.
Yeah. Suicide is badass.
They are all dead. You are correct.
Okay. Ooh, man, can't see that.
Okay,
I
those are A
have.
tier.
I know what's wrong with these people that keep coming in the chat though.
You people have like worms in your brain, honestly.
You guys could just be asking real questions about how to get your guys level up from F to something like D or
How can
C.
you join legitimate terror groups and become not F tier?
Yeah. Instead, you guys are just mouthing off in the comments like dipshits. I'm sorry. I'm being mean.
Okay.
What's next?
But
I put IAI on there.
But yeah, A tier, hands down.
Most,
They normalize the concept of shooting people,
killing
on camera.
Americans. Killing Americans in general. You know, they made killing Americans cool again. This is Fatah.
Jazz music stops.
Yeah, I was already going there. They suck. Okay, this is a Liberation Front for Palestine.
Ooh.
Right there with Fatah.
Yep.
Irrelevant. Okay, now this is PLO.
PLO, they really dropped off after the breakup.
Look, yeah, but
movie?
the Arafat has Tupac status. Okay, now this one,
Yeah.
this is the Mujahideen
the
group
Iranian
in
group.
Iran.
Is it the Kurdish one or one of the Kurdish ones?
It's like it's let me look up the actual name. It's like Iran. Starts with an M. We just need to go to the M's.
Oh, wait. I think I just came up with a new strategy to boost engagement, guys. Whenever we go live, we bully some white nationalists on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's a good way to do it. Do you think they're mad about the ISIS placements or their own placements?
Their own placements because they belong there. They're trash. They're literally just trailer park trash that are not good
Superior
at anything.
race.
That's why they're here.
Superior race.
You mean Chinese people?
The Peking man.
True.
Nazism
Okay.
with Chinese characteristics.
Oh.
What's next? What is
I'm
this?
trying to find their name.
Ah, okay.
Ooh. Can you reverse image search it?
I can just Iran Mujahideen. Okay. See, if I just typed in Iran Mujahideen, it instantly came up. People's Mujahideen Organization.
MEK.
Yeah. MEK.
Wait, the Turkish one or the Iranian one?
Iran. 58 years.
People's Mujahideen.
There we go.
Ooh. That. I'm thinking about they don't. They haven't
Deeply
really done
unpopular today within Iran, largely due to its siding with Iraq in the Iran-Iraq war.
Oh, okay. Jazz music stops.
Yeah.
How how the fuck are you a terrorist group, but you get like mangled by comparison to like the IRGC?
Headquarters, Camp Liberty, Iraq. That's too funny. I mean, they exist. Okay.
Albania, that's hilarious.
This one's an F tier.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
This is the Protestants.
Ah, F.
F tier. They're gonna wait. How huge is the compound?
So we can start killing the Protestants.
No, Michael, that's not what this is about.
Here we go.
Grey Wolves.
Grey Wolf?
Yeah, it's a Kurdish, Turkish militant group.
Well, they're just Nazis, but they are lynching people in Belgium and getting away with it because the Belgian government doesn't give a shit. You know, they extend Turkey's imperialism so much further than it possibly could get. Okay. This is a fun one. This is Jindula in Iran. They're anti-Shia, Baloch nationalism, Salafi jihadist.
You're right. Sorry, Edgy. I realized what I have to say after this. I realized what I said after I said it. Like, oh, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah. I mean, they're in Kurdistan. S tier, they are the government. I mean, technically, yeah, I could say that they're up there. I think that.
Did you see the post that I made, John? The Instagram post?
No, I'm too busy managing this to get through it. Okay, we can. Yeah. Should we put them up here? No, because they're below the PKK. That we can't even respect them on the same level.
Do it! I love it.
Jindula. Oh no, I put them off the list. Where do we want them? They're basically Turkish deep state. None of these words are in the Bible. You can shrink this one down. Shove them in here. All right, Jindula. I mean, they did do attacks recently. They technically do exist, but like, come on, you're going to be in Balochistan and your ideology is going to be that of like Salafi instead of like, standing just, you're going to fight against other Baloch people because they're not Salafi enough and they like are more nationalist. Like, come on, fuck off. Okay, here's one that's funny. Anyone want to guess what this is? Where I got this one from?
A Mexican Marxist group.
Close. This is the Sandinistas.
The Sandinistas.
That's so low.
They almost got it to S tier, but now they're like they got sort of crushed. So like I have two back. The Sandinistas.
Okay. Anyone?
I don't recognize it.
Zapatistas, isn't it?
Zapatistas.
Zapatistas. Oh, okay. Mexicano. They kind of got crushed, right?
Yeah, they are like one of the few
culture icons.
Yeah, they do. Well, that's
Oh, wait. This.
I think. They're still kind of going hard. They're like.
Wait. I was. Shit. Which. The Constitution.
The what? The what?
Ooh, let's go with Pancho Villa's Constitutional Army.
If you send me the image address, I can copy it in. Who knows who these guys are?
The M20.
Ooh, M26. They're one of like the Congolese groups, right?
Nope. Try again.
That's M23, and I'm
yes. So what's funny is that this flag is in that Boy's kid's room. It's behind him. If you go watch Boy videos,
it's the Julio flag. It's not quite that one.
He's not. He doesn't have the M26-7.
No, it's the Julio one.
Hmm.
Yeah, the
somebody's
26
got it.
Julio one.
It is Castro. Correct.
Yeah.
This is Che Guevara and Castro.
Mm.
Obviously,
Esther.
obviously they transcended terrorism. And I think really to be up here, does IRGC really belong up there? Have they
No.
actually
Probably not.
transcended
No, they
terrorism?
haven't.
I
No,
don't think
they're
so.
still just terrorists.
And same with these guys are just, I don't know, because I think they're destroyed a country. These guys definitely transcend terrorism.
Mm.
Haqqani as government transcend. Those ones are all good.
Hold on. No. Let me argue. Did Bin Laden really transcend terrorism?
He's an icon now, right? Now even American kids are reading his message.
Did he transcend terrorism?
I mean,
is what he did more than terrorism?
It's like transformative of modern terror. I think you can't.
You think because the attack was so impactful,
you'll never top it. You'll never top it. He's the best of the best just because of it.
Yeah.
Like Haqqani might be more organized.
And
okay. Shit.
I was just playing.
I mean, they instantly got steamrolled by the Americans.
And
then I also got this one.
Is that a Serbian group?
Are these the anarchists, the Ukrainian anarchists?
Yeah, that fought the Nazis.
Ooh.
Not sure where you would put them though.
I mean, they're not even like.
I wouldn't even put them as.
They did technically hold territory and have a government, but it was always an insurgency, which is also what IAI is.
Okay.
And I think that's it. We have one more.
Oh yeah, F tier.
Yeah. Same rule as Nazis.
But at least they made the list.
Stochastic terrorism makes you a terrorist.
Damn, if you guys had just waited in the comments, you could have had your
I know.
Favorite person here.
They would have lost their fucking shit as soon as that came up.
Oh shit, it selected a bunch of them behind it. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, it did.
You're just gonna have to
yeah, he's doing that.
Hit back a bit, yeah. I was wondering why it looked a little fucky.
What are we forgetting here?
Yeah, why is there such little here now? What is happening?
Okay.
Can you bunch them up on the F tier? Just put them like underneath so it can actually see everything.
Oh shit! We should take a screenshot of this and share it on Twitter next time.
Well, we did last time. I think we did it for the European tier list too. Screen needs to be bigger. That's the only problem.
Yes. Well, I need to go to this one first, and then I need to go here
for promotion purposes. Yes.
I mean, that's as big as Shigo.
So there you go. I mean, well, I'll fix it up a bit, but yeah, we'll.
Okay, so anyway, I still I want to look at some of these, clean them up a little.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Should we put RAF in? They never accomplished anything, They
were mostly just iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Is that enough for S tier?
It's enough for Tupac tier, I think.
I think that's fair. I think iconic is Tupac.
Oh my god, they're jumping around on me. I'm just cleaning it up so it's a little bit less messy. It's cleaned up a little.
Libs of yeah, I mean technically Libs of TikTok is worse than ISIS in the functional purpose of that it's making a lot of dumb people even dumber. It's not really impressive like ISIS. She's really
you could argue that ISIS had a purpose and a goal and an actual like motivation. She's just a cunt.
Bro,
Yeah.
if ISIS had TikTok, it would be off the chain.
It would be awesome.
They would be.
A proposal. We have the West extremists, Thunderdome with Mina's extremists. I think that would solve a lot of problems.
I don't know what that means.
Also, I think we should, while you're doing this, space them out a little bit and fill out the tiers.
Ooh, yes.
As much as you can.
I'm trying.
It's funny watching. It's funny watching the YouTube screen, like 10 seconds after I've said something, without audio, and watching how dumb I look just with my hand movements. It's very funny.
The bus kidnapper. Roman, do you have a link to the bus kidnapper case?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay. All kinds of silly guys.
Dude, that's so good. This is a picture, like, I reckon this is up there with that picture of that chick with the AR in the Troubles. You know that picture?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I reckon this is like up there with that. That's great.
It's just
She's fucking got her claws fucking loading a magazine.
Yeah, we should probably do something about all these terrorist groups. I don't know. Haqqani's already doing something. It'll be fine. I mean, okay, not fine for most people, but like, I don't know. He's gonna curb stomp like Mina. It's the thing.
I don't know.
Oh, wait. The cool part about the Haqqanis is that they actively talk and coordinate with like half of these groups.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
I mean, they're friends.
Yep.
They're buddies.
They're buddies. They have the same goals. Just shrinking them down. Put this over here. You know, just organizing at this point. And then also, also checking if we want everything to be where they are.
What? Wait, what? Did you guys see the last comment? Did you, Jack? Any chance you could, or Jack or John? Any chance you could pin Roman's last comment?
What do we got?
That's kind of awesome. I mean, not in a very good way, but like in a cool way.
We've done this before.
Yeah, we have done it
another
before.
terrorist tier list. You can find it on our channel.
Yeah, this is just this year's.
We also have a European country tier list, and I think
it's culture. Actually, it's culture.
Sorry, European
we wouldn't.
Culture tier
no,
list.
because a country is one thing, but going after people's culture—that's funny.
And then what are the other ones that we've done? We've done other tier lists. We've got the gun tier list.
Yeah, that's a good one. That one's an early chaotic one.
Yeah. So we've got a few, but this is you won't see people ranking terrorists like we do.
Yep.
Only us. 5th gen exclusive content.
Yeah, I mean, because I think really it's once you create the metric, it's more than just A tier. You have to like think about, does this transcend? Does this have the legacy of Tupac?
Yeah, you kind of have to be pretty smart. You like, I don't know. If you say the name for one of these terrorist groups, I will recognize it 90% of the time. If you show me the image, I'll recognize it maybe 40% of the time for their logos.
No. This isn't worse or better. I mean, we have people who killed Nazis in the top there. Anyway,
it's about transcending your political or the reason your existence came into being. Essentially, winning.
It's like, who's
yes, I think this is it for the list. I think we're just finalizing.
Yeah.
So
also, the gays are top of S tier because they have transcended human rights to become terrorists.
Well, they're called terrorists by Russia, so they recognize terrorists by Russia, but also their flags are flown on capitals.
True.
Ooh, the PLQ. Oh wait, which PLQ? Or is that PLQ or PLO?
PLO. They're in there. PLO's right here.
Yeah, PLO is in there, but I'm not sure if there's a PLQ. Because, people tend to underestimate the number of terrorist groups around the world, right?
Yeah, most of these aren't even terrorist groups.
Yeah,
and that's half the point. Is like the half the reason I think we started doing this was literally because of how stupid the classification of terrorism is. I think it was the PKK that got us started on this idea of we should rank the terrorists. And figure out a scale to do it. And I think that's where we started, and we had the one last year, and now we're doing it again.
Got a crop.
Because every time they release an index, we might as well.
Well, yeah, this year's index was just about terror, crime, nexus, and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Oh wait, FLQ.
Here's one I can grab.
Quebecois separatists. Wait, FLQ or a PLQ? Because there's the Quebecois separatists who are fucking. Oh
they sound
shit!
French. How have they not surrendered?
We didn't include the Basque terrorist groups or the Quebecois ones because, well, I don't respect the Canadians. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's Quebec.
French. I don't know enough about them.
The Basque terrorist groups, they don't do a lot. They do some terrorist activities every few months, but I mean, they do less terrorism than the U.S. Than specific American military units.
Here's one I didn't do yet. So this is they're called TNSM. They're not really that relevant, but they're a precursor to the TTP. You wouldn't have the TTP militant movement without these guys. So I mean, probably put them here. Honorable mention.
Did we include Jane?
Who?
Yeah, it's fine. Jane. The AQ Jane Associated JNIM. Java something.
Yeah. Okay. So hang on. One of those, I thought, because I got them confused with AQIM. Is there a difference?
Slightly, yeah. There's AQIM. Well, wait. It is technically a part of AQIM, but they operate in different territories. JNIM is crushing, but AQIM is getting crushed.
What is the actual one? What is J? What is
JNIM? Jamaat.
JNIM.
Yeah. I've heard of these guys a couple times recently, actually. They've come up a few times.
If you look at the AQ PewDiePie really fell off the list. Yeah. You know, it's a little depressing. There's so many extremists, but they're not competent to get on the list. Competent enough to even get on the list.
Yeah,
They're just being loud and annoying for the sake of being loud and annoying.
Solder forces here. Actually, you know what I should do? I should take this. I should make this. Oh.
Wait, instead of the flag from Muqtada al-Sadr, can we just use his face?
I could do that. Yeah. What kind of solder face do we want, though?
Ethan.
Ooh, angry.
God damn it, Jack! Don't ruin my joke. Ethan, like he does, like I'm not already on it. What a silly goose. Okay, here we go. It's loading. The two next ones are loading. Anyway, I'm just also looking at placements, right?
Technically, the Myanmar groups are mostly rebels. So, because fuck the Burmese government, fuck the trash Madop, Sit-tats get whacked, splickety splat. Hey, Dorpheus.
They stinky. Yeah, I think one of these. No, that's Al-Ashtar brigades.
Ooh.
You know, the smaller ones are the less relevant ones too. But you know, just trying to jazz it up to make it look neat for a picture. Okay. Anyone else we see out of place? We need to push it more towards the center.
Ooh, for the F tier.
That's you. You're the F tier.
Fair. But for the screenshot purposes.
Yeah. I have the Dalai Lama still.
Oh yeah, that works.
It's just like imposter. It's the imposter Dalai Lama.
Actually, India does have a number of its own terrorist groups that it supports in Pakistan. But like, I mean, every government tries to assassinate other people in other countries. So like, it's just whatever.
The fucking Syrian synthol guy holding a gun to his own head is so funny. What else did we want to fucking grab? Was there anything else? I was going to put the Myanmar junta in there. They're in the notes for groups that I was going to add. I have a lot that I could have potentially added. How do I look at my bookmarks? And then I want... Here we go. Can I open this whole thing as a new thing? There's 150 things in here. 150 entries that I wrote down to potentially do. How do I pull up the fucking folder? Annoying. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, here's my bookmark tab. Oh, it doesn't show up. I'll have to full screen. If I full screen share, just give me 1 second. And I'll show. This is just stuff that I wrote down, and it's like if we want to grab anything from this bookmark bar. But list of guerrilla movements. This is a Greek group. Syrian National Army. And
oh shit! We didn't include the Syrian National Army, but that is basically just the Turkish army.
Did we not do that?
We didn't include them, even though they are basically just the Syrian army. We left out most of the Syrian groups.
I have a whole thing with Syrian groups, though.
Oh yeah, he was in the Cypriot Greek fascist groups. Drew Pavlou's great uncle or whatever.
And there's the Free Syrian.
We
there's
forgot
also
to include
you what?
We're sleeping on the Russian Volunteer Corps. They are technically a terrorist group, but
yeah, just send me an image address in private
wait,
chat, and I'll pull it
which
up.
Russian Volunteer Corps? The Russian group that's fighting for Ukraine that kind of does a lot of war crimes, or the Russian nationalist one that is fighting for Russia. Ooh, okay. Well, I don't know. RBC would probably the Ukrainian fighting RBC would probably go in like A tier, right? Because they did invade Russia.
Free Syrian Army.
Nah.
Let's see. I do have. Here is JN. Oh, I am to go in there. Some of these I don't remember. TPLF. Do we want them?
Ooh,
I have the African National Congress.
That's funny.
We're gonna get in trouble if we say anything other than S tier for that.
See, do we want them? They're technically transcended, right?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yeah.
What about the Tigrayans? They technically became a government, but they're still around. Do we care about that enough?
I'd say technically they got crushed by the Ethiopians in a sense, even though
Assam State.
I can't even remember what country Assam is in.
This is India. It says the rebels in the one region in India. Rebels. We have a whole episode on it. The other one, or I forgot the other faction, but it's the Assam State is like in India.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ethiopian army. If you put the TPLF, well, the TPLF it was a revolutionary group back in the day. That's the only.
What is that yellow flag, 3 lines?
Oh, that's just the Vietnamese flag.
The Third Republic of Vietnam.
What the fuck?
It's the self-proclaimed government in exile.
Oh shit! No. Oh, okay, never mind. If it's in exile, they're not doing anything.
Yeah. Well, as a terrorist organization. Conspiracy to overthrow the communist government. Here we go. State Admin Council. Tatmadaw, right? The space. Do we want Tatmadaw specifically?
Or the Sit-Tat.
This is... What should I look up? Do you think they'll be in here? Tatmadaw. Or should I type it in? Tatmadaw. How do you spell it? Tatmadaw. There we go. We want this one for Myanmar's armed forces. We'll grab that one. Boom. Easy. Russian Imperial Movement. Taliban. Promise Day Brigade. I don't know what they are. I forgot.
Do you guys want to start a terrorist group?
Maoist Communist Party in Turkey.
Maybe.
The Kurdistan Freedom Hawks. They're basically PKK, but they've done attacks. National Socialism.
Honestly, I think they've got enough, to be completely honest.
Yeah. I'm just scrolling through. These are the ones I have bookmarked. Ku Klux Klan. They're recognized as a terrorist group in one place.
One city, right?
Yeah. I think I pretty much put everything that I liked on there already.
Wait, what's the conspiracy of fire nuclei?
Okay. I'll pull that one up. Oh, here's Rohingya Salvation Army.
No, they're not terrorists.
I know.
Just because fuck the trash medal.
Okay, there's the ANC. Did I grab them already? I don't know. I'll leave them there just in case. Don't need them. Don't need them. Don't need them. Okay. So it's a anarchist urban guerrilla organization based in Greece.
Oh, I mean,
A tier purely because the symbol is sick.
the symbol, it's just, are these probably affiliated with the Greek
Wait,
guys?
they're anarchists? That's why their fucking symbol's sick.
They're in the Informal Anarchist Federation.
Interesting.
Parcel bombs.
Yeah.
Bombings, police shootouts, bombing, 2024 bombing.
So what, they're actually firebombing Walmarts. Nice. In Greece too, based.
I mean, Greece is just wacko.
That sounds pretty iconic.
Yeah. Okay. So this is JNIM. This is their little coalition faction logo and stuff.
I think B movie.
Yep. I mean, they do exist. They do stuff. They have done
It
things.
It is a thing that exists.
Oh, don't honk at me, mister. I'll be done in a second. I'm finishing now. Okay. Some of these are not loading. But this one loaded, so we'll do this one. Where do we want Mukhtar Sadr?
We should start the first Arctic I like Roman's idea. Let's start the first Arctic terrorist organization.
Arctic?
Oh, wait, the first Antarctic. We only have to throw a single Molotov cocktail on camera.
They shot an RPG at the U.S. Embassy and fought in Rojava. Who did?
The Greek one. The Greek anarchist one.
Oh, nice. That's wild. Anyway, Mukhtar Sadr, I mean, he technically is the government. One side of it. But also, he's such a cuck,
He did
bro.
step down.
He's never been recognized. It's his party. His coalition seats.
Okay, so I
never
don't
been
think
him.
it's
And he's also so cucked.
Tupac.
He's so cucked. Yeah, I mean, he was a gangster back in the day. Now he's just...
Yes.
It's
It's hard not.
It doesn't like me. It doesn't like me right now. It's like, bro, you've put way too many things on me. The program cannot handle any more shitty JPEGs. Okay, do we only want the Turkish side?
Yeah. I'd say C tier.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say fucking. I mean, sure. They're
jazz.
Yeah, they're just so they're literally like fucking it up for everyone. And basically, it's like they're just like diet ISIS, you know, because like both are trained by Turkey.
And they're literally composed of ISIS guys.
Yeah,
obvious S.
As the Haiti cannibal, a terrorist. Technically, he's not a cannibal, and or a gang member, to be honest. Oh, we actually had a video on him.
Okay, Tatmadaw.
Trash Madaw, F tier, because they're getting bodied out of existence.
They suck. Okay, and then these guys, they're not like I mean, they're fighting.
They're
fighting.
Or the Kaju tier.
Okay. This one is a little light, but it is just like a little compressed, you know? Just make a little space here.
You can also stretch out jazz to fill it too.
Oh yeah, I could, but
you does it really matter?
No, because I think it looks fine.
No, it's fine. Okay, picture time.
Okay, everyone thinks that this looks nice.
Sure.
Everyone's got the right size.
Yeah. This guy. The Republican body. What are you doing?
Exporting.
Yeah.
Somehow it turned into an MP4.
Cool.
Let's see. I'll hit play. Epic. 3 seconds of the same thing. Calm down, buddy. I can do it as a PNG. Let's go. Boom. Okay, Jack.
Totally add APAC.
Huh?
Add APAC.
Oh, it's too late now. I already took the picture, Jack. And I'm going to send
did
you
you?
the picture. Yeah, and I'm going to send you the picture. You're going to have to... You might have to do a crop on it. You know, a little crop top. I do have, like, other... like multi-pack things if we wanted to get into it, but I think we're good.
Okay.
You know, like different cringe commie groups. Did it not download? Oh, it's still exporting.
Where are you sending it?
Oh, I'm gonna send it to you on Twitter.
Send it to the 5th gen. Actually, it doesn't matter.
I'm just sending to it what I have open right here. And boom. All right, that's conclusive. Now, anyone who wants to argue anything about terrorism, they need to tell me what all these groups are. Okay? Because I know them already. Do they know them? You know, be like, what's this group? I don't know. What did they do? I don't know. All right. So, you know, very vibrant. This is going to, and nobody will understand what this is a picture of at all. Right? The only way you can possibly decipher this picture is if you watch the video itself. That's the best part about our tier list is we don't put the fucking like nobody can tell you what this is. Like everyone who watched it, clear. It's decipherable. You see that there's rows, you know, you understand that there's rows and sections and what each one means. All right, anything else we want before we sign off?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
That Sandinistas being in there is so funny.
It's also funny that we use this, but not the Wagner one.
That is Wagner.
Did they change it?
Yes.
Cringe.
Yeah, they took the Nazi logo out to put that one in. They also changed it, gave themselves the sandwich shop W.
I did see that one, actually.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to fucking get a Brooklyn sandwich. Because there's also things that will just throw people off, and they're like Ethan Klein.
Yes.